Hello, Niger.
Wait, what? No, this is Wales that I'm in, Rags. But if you combine America with Australia, with Wales, with Germany, with America, you get Niger.
The average of those points of geography.
Yeah, the average of all of those places is a small African country, partly in the Sahara Desert. Yeah.
Wait.
Pictures like this should be banned from Tumblr. I agree. Ban women from Tumblr.
This is really offensive and racist labeling so. We're all human and skin color.
This is where your heart's in the right place, but your brain is still catching up.
You ignorant twat.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. They added an insult. That means the argument is invalid.
You got called an ignorant twat by a Nigerian.
Yeah, that's...
No, Nigerians are from Nigeria. I don't know what you call people from Niger.
Nigans?
Nigerians?
Nigerians.
Probably Nigerians. Yeah, because
Nigers?
if you're from Nigeria, you're a Nigerian.
Oh, I didn't know that there was a Niger and a Nigeria.
Nigeria is like the biggest country in
Rags,
Africa.
you ignorant
Oh, wow.
twat.
You see, it's the thing. My understanding of geopolitical structures in Africa is like it really impacts my daily life all the time. So I really need to make
sure. Man. Nigeria's got like 200 million people in it.
Wow, I don't give a shit.
Wait a minute.
Wow,
Are they actually called... How is that pronounced, Cap?
I think it would be Nigerians?
Niger.
Not
there you go.
Nigerian.
Rags was right the whole time. I'm not putting that on screen. So anyway,
I
There's
believe
nothing
it would
wrong
be
with Nigers.
Nigerians.
welcome to
Like the
chapter
emphasis.
3 of the DCEU coverage.
Hello, all my Nigerians.
Yes, welcome. We're so blessed today.
Now we're gonna see what a bunch of white people are responsible for.
Instead of like just relying on myself, Frank, what's the timeline of the DCU again?
Wonder Woman is first, and then Wonder Woman 1984 comes next, and then Man of Steel is the next one, but it was the first movie. Now we're in modern times. We're like actually in the part that is meant to be cohesive. Because
Whoa.
Wonder Woman 1984 sure as hell throws a wrench into that plan.
Well, so that's the real funny thing is if you watch the two Wonder Womans in timeline, you might be like, hey, these other movies don't line up with Wonder Woman, and you're like, yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll have to keep an eye out for that. But anyone who's familiar with the Superman lore, dare I say, the comic books, you'll be excited to know, if you've never seen this movie before, it's a high budget, a Hollywood beginning to a universe of movies about your favorite superheroes. This one's called Man of Steel.
It's supposed to be coherent.
I think originally it was meant to be a Superman trilogy of its own, but Avengers came out the year before, so they kind of were like, oh shit, all right, Batman v Superman, that's the next one.
So Batman v Superman comes after it, then Suicide Squad, right?
Yes, and then
That might be us by the time we get there.
Well,
what are we? Some kind of Suicide Squad?
That's it.
I mean, that's the feeling I'm getting from watching these movies, that's for sure.
I mean, I feel like we're in for a treat this one because this is probably going to be the best one, which isn't saying a lot, but
well,
yeah.
so all I have
Wait,
to
I
say
thought Wonder
about...
Woman 1 was the first one.
No.
The best
No,
one, I
the
mean.
best one. Well,
That's
it's
why,
not.
but Wonder Woman 1 is horse shit.
Yeah, which
It's
makes me
really
wonder.
bad.
Can I read out just this article headline? I just want to...
I would love for you to read
It
out
totally
this
relates to
headline.
what we're talking about. Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina candle reportedly explodes in UK woman's home.
Wait, is it a candle that smells like vaginas, or it's shaped
It's
like
a
a
candle
vagina?
that's-
Well, if Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina smells like most of the vaginas I'm familiar with, it's not a bad smell. It's fine.
Rags, I don't know that that's relevant compared to the fact that it exploded, but
We're
I do
getting there,
appreciate...
We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting to the explosion.
You gotta build up
But-
to it.
Yes.
Because this implies that you want like your house to smell like Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina.
A controversial
think-
decision.
I wouldn't want my house smelling like Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina. And we've never met. It's guessing. How did it explode? How does a candle explode though?
I don't know.
It's just wax in a wick.
Were they cooking meth? in
Whoa,
that
whoa, whoa.
apartment?
Most candles are wax, a wick, and C4, aren't they?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, at the very bottom. So you know when it's burned out. Yeah.
Yeah,
You get to know when
this is
you have
the
to
best
replace it
part.
because your living room's gone.
The candle, it costs $75.
Yeah,
I buy
her whole
candles for
Goop
my mom
website.
all the fucking time. I love my mom a lot. I wouldn't buy her a $75 candle. Fuck that shit.
Well,
I'm not that kind of son.
That would be a very strange gift gift. Hey, Mom, this is a candle that smells like Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina.
And she'd say, well, at least it was probably cheap. And I'd be like, no, not for you, Mom.
Not from Goop, all right?
We
I'm sure
spared no
if I did
expense.
spend $75 on a vagina, my mother would be like upset. She'd be ashamed of me for spending $75 on a
Yeah,
candle.
so here's the description from the woman who bought the candle. The candle exploded and emitted huge flames with bits flying everywhere. I've never seen anything like it. The whole thing was ablaze and it was too hot to touch. Really? A fucking fire was too hot to touch. Holy shit. There was an inferno in the room.
I wish you described the flames like flames of vagina. You know, it's just
It could have burned
vaginal
the whole
flames.
place. I love this. This is the final quote. It could have burned the place down. It was scary at the time, but funny looking back that Gwyneth's vagina candle exploded in my living room.
Did the person wish to remain anonymous because they didn't want to be embarrassed?
No,
that they bought
no,
Gwyneth
their name is
Paltrow?
in the article.
Oh, how embarrassing. Not that your house exploded, but that you purchased Gwyneth Paltrow.
I'm gonna look up Goop. I want to see what kind of a modern lifestyle brand. My favorite part is how Goop is all lowercase, all the letters. Dude, they've got so many products. This is kind of insane. So the thing that's big, there's something called Goopness. All right, it's Goopness.
Goopness.
Goopness oil, all in one, super nutrient face oil with bacon oil, alma, and cacao oil. What are these?
They're super
Nope.
oils.
It's all natural.
They
You've never
balance your chakras, dude.
High school jeans for $90 or $75 with a subscription. What the fuck are these? Holy shit. So there's an Aura ring. It's cost $300. A comprehensive wellness tracker that fits on your finger.
a ring that
Why would
fits
I
on
wa-
your finger.
Whoa.
What
Yeah, I know,
they
holy
think of
crap.
next?
La Wand Petite. Oh, is that a dildo or what is this?
What am I supposed to do with a petite dildo?
Oh, yeah, it
Can't
is.
send back.
It is. Yeah. And this is my favorite part. It says item is non-refundable.
After you stick it into your non-exploding vagina, you can't send it back. If
Well-
it doesn't come, you can't get a refund. No, that's not a
That's a
dildo.
vibrator.
That's a vibrator. Rain, do you not know what?
No, I know. Alright, look, they're both things that you put into your vag, alright?
Bringing
I'm still happy
exposed.
I
Well,
stayed up late.
hey, look, are you gonna
Group.
judge somebody for that, alright?
I mean, yes, you can.
Yeah, you can judge someone. Go right
You can do
ahead.
Shove all kinds of things in there.
sorry.
They're like little portals.
Le Wand.
Do you guys realize there's someone out there right now who's like, oh my god, their thoughts and experiences with Man of Steel, and they're sitting there like,
yeah. I can't wait to see this EFAP I've heard so much about objective criticism and really looking deep into movies. Here, I'll just skip to the 5-minute point when they actually start talking about the movie.
It's called Goopness.
I got a notification as well of one of my videos, I guess. It just says, Muller hasn't uploaded in half a year. Is he okay?
Well, look, he's too enthralled by these discussions about these wonderful Goop products, like
Yes.
this non-refundable vibrator.
Explosive vaginal candles is kind of my forte. Like, I'm very interested. I'm a collector.
Explosive vaginal candles sounds like an item in a supervillain's inventory. Like
You
you
gotta
got
set up,
the
like,
goblin with his pumpkin bombs, and you've got
The
Or maybe
evil-
that was
vaginal
like,
candle bombs.
that was Green Goblin's plan. He sabotaged Goop's vaginal candles so that they would explode. That was his
Goop is
plan.
just a front for Oscorp.
Does
It all
Goop
makes
stand
sense.
for an acronym?
I don't
for-
know. I don't know what Goop. What does Goop mean?
Like who does need
What
to
does
represent
Goop
Goop?
stand for? So here is the story according to Wikipedia. The company's name came from somebody telling her that successful internet companies have double O's in their name, and she wanted it to be a word that means nothing and could mean anything. Well,
You see, the
mission
problem-
accomplished. I'm confused. Successful
means
internet companies have double O's in their name? Google. Yeah, but what else?
would.
Like Facebook? Twitter? The fuck?
Facebook?
Yeah, Facebook. Oh, right. Facebook. You're right. Holy shit. Mind blowing.
Wow.
Goblin Operational Organization Protocol. Yeah.
You just wanted to have Goblin in there. Wait. Yeah,
I mean,
so
if the Green Goblin had exploding vagina candles on his little glider, I think he probably could have beat Spider-Man.
Imagine if that was the set piece. Spider-Man swinging around New York, shooting webs into people's houses, and then throwing the candles into the air as they explode, raining bits of vagina, Gwyneth Paltrow vagina candles.
Vulture
New York.
vagina.
I feel like today being today with the return of season 2 of Batwoman, what if an exploding candle was the only thing that could create the bat?
Wait, hang on, what is this?
Bat sides, the bat shotgun, the bat grenade launcher, the bat exploding vagina candle. You know, it's all there.
These comics, they were something else, you know?
I love this onomatopoeia right here.
Zit.
Zit. I think Zap would have been the way to go. So yeah, Justice League was the one after Suicide Squad, yes?
Yes.
And then Aquaman?
And then Aquaman, and
Or
then
Nice
Shazam.
segue.
Oh, no. Aquaman, Shazam, and then Birds of Prey. Yeah.
That is our roadmap. We have to get to Justice League before Snyder Cut releases. That's our only
So we got,
task.
like a month and a half, basically.
We'll make it, I'm sure of it. But I don't know if you guys knew, I'm assuming you all did. It is going to be released as one movie, 4 hours. It was possibly going to come out as a TV series of 4 episodes, but they've done the former.
Fucking hours.
So, I mean, to be fair, this means I only have to be disappointed once.
Well, I will say that's going to be an intense EFAP movies, 4 hours. Because it's like, well, you've done combo movies before, which is about that, right? It's like, yeah, but a 4-hour movie, that's all right.
I mean,
Lord of the Rings: Return of the King.
Return of the King isn't even 4 hours long, is it?
Well,
Sure,
It's
it'll
going to be
just
so
in,
good.
I would like to say in fairness, Peter Jackson, he wasn't, he didn't have as much to say as Zack Snyder.
He didn't have as much to say about the So, this allegory, the nightmare scene, and, this Superman soldiers with guns and Batman and the parademons. What I'm trying to get across here is the utility of man's lust for power or something.
One of the things I'm going to be super interested to sort of keep an eye on is how many redundant things are in the movie. Like, how much could have been cut, how much wasted time we're going to have. Because 4 hours for one story of a movie? I don't know.
I gotta wonder, because, the first movie had to be cut down to 2 hours. That was, the requirement. Now, expanding that to double its length, what trickery are you up to? I mean, again, he said 80% of the visual effect shots are new, which seems like bullshit, but that might explain it.
I can't think of a Zack Snyder movie that isn't bloated and overly long.
300 was...
Pretty quick.
Yeah.
Was it?
I mean, I'm starting to think back, and I'm like, I guess there's a lot of slow-mo, which could be interpreted as bloat.
Oh, I guess it's under
2 hours.
It's under 2 hours. Wow.
Well, after we watched the original Wonder Woman, I think we all agreed time code is irrelevant to pacing.
True.
Yeah.
And,
it is.
And I suppose, because we got to watch the Ultimate Edition of Batman v Superman, right? We got to get the whole story.
That's about 3
3
hours
hours.
long.
And I know that you guys have experienced this, but I'm asking it anyway. You know the feeling of you're watching something, and you want to carry on watching it, but you know you have to sleep or eat or something. And you're like, fuck. Versus...
Yeah, that's me right now. We haven't even started.
Versus Wonder Woman, where you're like, oh man, I'm not really that hungry. I don't need to go to the toilet, but I want to go.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm just thinking about that now. When Snyder's Justice League comes out, there will be nearly 10 hours of Zack Snyder's DC universe as a series.
Man, I'm glad it's so high quality.
Careful, right?
I mean,
Fucking hell.
I've been watching 10 hours of crap. I mean, that was...
I was gonna say I do feel for those watching this, listening right now, who love the Zack Snyder DC universe. I'm so sorry.
I haven't even seen him, and I know you're wrong.
I can't.
Well,
I can't
Rags,
wait
all you've
for-
got to go on is the people you trust immensely in relation to media shitting on it. What's that
Yeah.
really worth?
All I hear is
cringe.
that everyone thinks this is bad.
Oh, well.
I can't wait for all the apologetics once that piece of shit comes out.
Yeah,
And
nobody
people are
does
gonna be saying
that.
it's like the greatest superhero movie ever made.
Nobody goes nuts and says crazy things in
Don't
defense of things they
understand.
love.
I think that's going to be the fun one. You don't get it. It's like, no, I get it.
I get
Like, it's just really dumb. That's all.
Again, for context, this is the Iron Man of the DCEU. Get
Yes.
excited.
So it's a good film?
Dun dun dun
Oh,
dun.
well,
Dun 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 dun. Dun dun. Oh my
Only
god.
2.5 hours to go.
So exciting. I honestly, I remember key details of this movie, but I've forgotten a lot of it, so this will be fun.
I've forgotten everything basically except for the fight scenes.
I remember the dildo ships.
Oh,
I remember the
Oh,
dildo
yeah.
pods. Yeah, I do remember those.
I haven't seen this one.
I
at
think
all.
Rags is going to love the dildo pods.
Is it a petite dildo pod?
Well, I guess, Rags, you'll be the decider on whether they are petite or grand.
You all have access to information.
That would decide
So,
that?
yeah.
No, I picture you are the
Nolan
arbiter
did
of these things.
I think Chris Nolan produced this movie.
Oh, that's something we should have mentioned. This would have been helped by the Dark Knight trilogy. This
Well, it
film...
came out a year after The Dark Knight Rises, yeah.
Yeah, like this, because a lot of people, like I said before, they blame the Dark Knight trilogy for ushering in the dark age of movie superheroes.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Yep.
Oh my god, it's Russell Crowe! Oh my god, it's Russell Crowe!
Maximus, Maximus.
Come on, Tucker!
I do.
God.
Sweet.
Movie Bob.
You're so cruel to that creature.
Blasting the core was suicide. It has accelerated the process of implosion.
You're desperately avoiding talking about this film already. Why do you have an S on your
Wait,
chest?
this has got to be a big problem, right? They have spaceships capable of traveling to the stars, but they mine their core for energy. They have spaceships, and he said they could have gone to the stars, but they didn't.
Why wouldn't they?
Yeah, why wouldn't they? Because this destroys Krypton. This single-handedly.
I'm trying to make these fucking outfits.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Man, that council looks so gay. Michael Shannon.
Where's your head?
This council has
Zood.
been disbanded.
On whose authority?
Evil guns.
I am the Senate. Whoa, just... Oh, damn,
The
yeah.
rest of you
No,
will
she's
be
fine.
tried and punished accordingly.
Wait, you only
What are you
killed
doing?
her?
This is madness.
What I should have done years ago.
This it.
Sexist.
Lawmakers, with their endless debates, have led Krypton to ruin.
Oh, his hat.
You'll be the leader of
That's like a
Join me. Help me
Enjoy me. You
save
can
our
lead nothing
planet.
too. No, I don't.
be the leader of
Seven.
nothing.
The degenerative bloodlines that led us to this state.
And who will decide which bloodline survives, Zod?
Oh, I have this whole system. Check it out. It's
I will honor the man you once were, Zod. Not this monster you've become.
Take him away.
Sorry.
He's like, you know, that really hurts, you know?
What are you wearing?
They're wearing sci-fi outfits.
Is everything all right?
Out of the way. I said.
What?
Why didn't they put cuffs on him?
Wait,
I guess
so
they
they're
don't
like
have 'em?
security clearance systems have a built-in feature that if you are currently being held captive, you can nod to it and it'll attack the rest
And
of the
it
people.
flashed the light, yeah.
Wow.
Not gonna lie, guys, this is a weird Superman movie.
Hey, wait. Superman's gonna be there in a sec.
Behind you.
That looks goofy.
Yeah, it does.
Most advanced tech that they have.
Hey, look, this movie has a good soundtrack, alright?
It also has a high budget. Look at these explosions.
Oh,
I
man.
do
lens
love this
flare.
soundtrack, though.
Flares.
It's fucking good music. Hans
This opening
Zimmer at it
sequence-
again.
Was this opening sequence directed by J.J. Abrams or something?
Yeah, there are a lot of lens flares, actually.
Well, there's just a lot of explosions.
my God,
What is this?
Oh my god.
It's a space.
Why would I have a spaceship when I have a dog dragon thing?
This is Burke.
Also, is the weird little face following him on the little metal face? Sorry, what is the metal face?
Kryptonian hologram technology or
What is it
some
holding on
bullshit.
to? Is it just
No,
flying?
they-
Back.
The
Right,
camera
I think this is the part where things get a bit stupid.
Alright.
from what I can
This is
remember.
the part where things get a bit stupid.
Well, look, alright.
Breaching the Genesis chamber is a Class B crime, punishable.
cares anymore, Helix. The world's about to come to an end.
Wake up, you stupid machine. The entire world is being destroyed.
What's happening?
What a strange place to enter. Wait.
It's the Matrix.
Alright, can we get some translation here?
So,
No.
I think, from what I remember, this was like, there's genetic breeding for people on Krypton, except Superman. He was like proper normal born or something.
Why?
Do they not fuck or anything?
I don't know why, but I guess that's what makes him special. I don't know.
So basically, guys have to swim down and fuck the tentacle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So this thing is like the codex for Kryptonian DNA or something.
Okay.
Man, that's not a Class A crime. I don't know what would be then.
Why is he taking the time to like admire the thing? Get the fuck out of there.
By the authority of General Zod, surrender the Codex.
Man, they should have had better security on the codex.
Got him, but
Good
he
thing
went
he
Why
down.
missed
did that blow
that
up the
shot.
codex?
It missed him,
Yeah,
Max.
what if they just destroy the codex? Like,
Yeah.
Oh, that would hurt. But then again, is he
Yeah.
like a super being?
No, he's not. Remember, you got to absorb the sun, like Earth's sun specifically, to get superpowers.
well, guys, remember this is a comic book movie.
This
so
is a comic book
normal
movie, that's
people,
true.
They get higher durability or
Oh
something.
god, this camera work is already nauseating.
Oh, it's just like the Mandalorian, where one ship hits another.
zooms.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is something he does very commonly, is the wide shot and then shaky zoom shot as if you're some kind of like onlooker rather than a movie.
But like, why would there
Right.
be a camera there?
Well, then
You know?
wouldn't
Well,
you- that's what-
like a
what
news
sense does that make?
reporter or something to make it more intense.
Except this is Krypton. It's an alien planet.
Yeah, no, look, it's a style. You're being nitpicker. That's what you're being. Oh man,
Oh, I guess it's just tired.
it's like I'm done. I'm good.
Now it got
Alright,
shot.
wait.
Oh hey, the wife. Hello.
Why do they have a codex holding device above their baby?
Is it just they want to attach the codex to the baby?
Its cells will drink its radiation.
Alright.
You'll be an outcast. A freak.
Whoa.
Bitch, do you know what I just had to do to
What?
get here?
Yeah,
Motherfucker, being an outcast is better than dead.
What the hell?
And it's a species that looks exactly like you, so that's something.
It's just amusing. It's like, he'll go to a species that he's much stronger than and cannot be killed by. He might be considered a freak. You're like, okay, that's fine.
Yeah, but no one's gonna say it to his face, so I think we'll be alright.
He's also going to be incredibly handsome. It's okay.
Ships converging from the east. Citadel's defenses are being scanned and evaluated.
I'll upload the codex.
I've been looking at it for the last 2 hours. It's enough.
Take a photo, bitch.
Bitch, I swum in the pond of primordial skullness.
Isn't their
please.
planet exploding?
Why are they bothering having a civil war when the planet's about to explode?
That's what it's
keep it
about,
open.
right? Isn't the Civil War about, like, the poor leadership of the planet or whatever?
What good is it now if the planet... Also, if you have spaceships, just leave. Fly away.
Look, Frankie, if someone destroys Earth, I want to have a talk to him before I leave. I'll be like, hey, look what you did. I also find it kind of hard to believe that people allowed their own planet to eventually just be destroyed. But then again, maybe that'll happen to us, so whatever.
I legitimately enjoyed the opening for the original Superman more than this one.
I'm pretty sure you're going to conclude the original was better than this, Ranks.
And it's not over yet. We still got more intro to go.
It's not over yet. I think we're 10 minutes in.
What?
What does the S stand for?
What was that S?
Oh, remember,
S
it
is
means hope. That's the L symbol or whatever. It's not
L
an S.
symbol.
It's totally not an S, alright? I
It's
do
just-
love that. Why can't they just say, yeah, it's an S? Like, I don't know.
Well, yeah, the
Yes,
issue comes
alright.
in at like, oh wow, it's also the first letter of his superhero name. Interesting.
Why not just have him make a suit on Earth? Alright, I can't think of a reason either.
I would just have it be like the squiggly line is a bit more distant from the standard S, and maybe he just crafts it to look a bit more like
Or
an
maybe
S.
upside down.
Something.
Earth, they think it's an S, so why wouldn't they name him like
Keep placing.
The Iron Man
Time
sequence.
to go
It
to
really is
war.
the Iron Man of the DCEU.
Dun 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 dun.
Straight fire on the main door.
There's only one door, sir. Well, thanks.
That reminds me of when that reminds me when Yoda is like, concentrate fire on all starships. This is like, hey, go Yoda.
Lady Laura, the Phantom drives are coming online.
The Phantom drive.
Ooh, spooky.
Sounds cool.
Identified an engine ignition within the Citadel.
Does anyone say Citadel?
Citadel. Well, if it's a female, then it's a Citadel.
Ah.
That's how they pronounce things on Krypton World.
Fuck him up.
I walked through the mist to get here.
I know you stole the codex, Jiro.
No.
Surrender.
That was a different guy. Rondo.
What have you done? We've had a child, Zod. A boy child. Krypton's first natural birth in centuries.
He's like, my man, and high fives him.
And he will be free. Free to forge his own destiny.
Oh.
To forge. All right.
Wow.
Wow, they had a lot of time to do anything there, and they just didn't.
Are these stormtroopers from the Mandalorian?
Uh,
Now shoot him with your gun.
Yeah. No, don't kill Zord. Oh, what's
she gonna get
Jor-El?
shot?
That's it.
I know I've seen
Wow.
this movie, but I don't remember any of this. At least I think I've seen this movie.
man, I love this kind of fighting scene where you can't see fucking anything.
Hey, I'm following this, kinda. I think.
Kinda. This
Jor-El is dominating, though.
Yeah. Shoot him.
Is he like a fighter?
Well, remember, everybody except for Clark are like genetically designed to do something
Wait
specifically.
a second. Where?
Oh.
What happened to like the 4 other drop ships that were with him?
I thought that. Is Zod not a soldier?
He is a soldier, so.
I thought
he
Jor-El was
probably
like a
should be doing really
scientist.
well. Oh, that. Yeah, you're right, actually. Why do the ships look so dumb?
I'm not
Got
sure
a
what they
bunch
were
of
going
bolts
for
on.
exactly. Because it's
Yeah,
actually
I don't-
evoking a little bit of like Prometheus alien stuff to me. Just a little bit. Where you're like, why? Oh,
Oh, that
why'd you
doesn't
do
matter.
that?
It doesn't
like,
matter. I mean,
dude.
the planet's gonna blow up anyway.
Wait,
Dick
why
move.
didn't he pull that out earlier?
Yeah, why didn't he use... Man, is this Doc Ock tentacle?
Oh my god!
Oh no, Doc Ock tentacle.
I can't wait to get hate in the comments. Like, Southpaw can't go without mentioning Spider-Man 2.
Shame on you.
Look, we brought it up, okay? Here in the clear.
Where have you sent him?
Why would she tell you where she sent him?
Hey, if you don't tell me where he went, I'll kill your. Oh wait. Also, that wouldn't work because the planet's about to explode. Could you please tell me? You guys should have came in there. There was like a fight and everything. I don't know why you were standing out here.
Wee.
Shit. Yeah, they should all leave using technology like that.
Man, when your priorities are like, let's blow up that ship instead of immediately running. The question. these creatures, they once they reach an adult age, they stop aging, right?
I believe so.
Wait, what? Wait, for Kryptonians?
Or do they just age longer?
I thought Kryptonians were just like normal in that sense. I thought they just
But
got old.
oh, he got his hat back. But I thought Zod was like the same age when he re-meets Superman.
Oh, didn't he go into?
Oh, do they
I guess
time
we'll just
freeze
wait
in
and see
the?
what happens. Yeah, right. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
You're a pack of fools, every last one of you.
Hey, you can make your arguments without insulting, bro.
Yeah, wow, how
Wait, hold on. I remember this. This is funny.
Nuh-uh.
Find him. I will find him, Lara.
Wait for it.
Find him.
They're all like, you keep saying it. Like, what the? So, Rags, do you believe these are small or large?
What are small or large?
Just you wait.
Why would you do that, Jack?
Why did you do that? Why did you make them look that way?
It's a metaphor, guys. It's phallic symbolism, bro. You just don't get it.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck the galaxy.
It's funny. The whole movie can't happen unless they have a spaceship prison that they send these guys to.
Yeah, it's interesting that, like, so they freeze their, like, aging and just everything. They're just frozen in time and sent to, what is it called? The mirror, the anti, something, right?
The Phantom Zone.
What's it called?
The Phantom Zone?
Phantom Zone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Twilight Zone?
So the Phantom Zone is like a spooky jail, right?
Yeah, it's like some interdimensional jail or something.
Isn't it supposed to be a shard of glass that you see their face on and they flip around over and over
Well,
again?
in the movie, yeah.
I mean, in Superman 2, yeah.
Why would they freeze their prisoners to, like, preserve them?
I guess the more apt thing is, why didn't you leave them here to die with all of you? Why did you send them off to
I was about to say, it feels like that's the better
Yeah,
fate.
why are you guys not going into space or something?
Why aren't you guys going to
Well, like-
space?
Oh,
Hey,
you
guys,
can
if-
clearly go into space. Go up there where there's not exploding.
As I've stated before, the Temblars are the result of a slight polar shift, and will soon.
He's wrong! He doesn't know! Your faith in him will be the end of us all. Act now and we can save everyone.
And how do you propose to do that?
Put everyone in the Phantom Zone.
You're asking us to voluntarily put ourselves among the vilest criminals in the galaxy? You're mad!
We can restore ourselves later, on another planet. It would only take one man. Listen to me! I've built a ship! Listen, please!
If you had the
find
choice,
refuge, there's like fiery pillars in the background. I don't think it's gonna help.
I like the idea that these machines are like, I'm gonna get into a ship. Honestly,
Because,
I'm
the
going to
council
go
didn't
get
believe this would happen.
yeah, I guess I find it interesting, like the question of would you rather stand on your planet as it explodes or be frozen with the prospect of someone possibly unfreezing you in a time that's more.
Man, freeze me.
Yeah, I'd opt for freezing.
If I wake up in the DCEU, like, it's better than nothing. That'll be fun.
Yeah, this intro was definitely directed by J.J. Abrams. Has a planet exploding and everything.
I mean, like, aesthetically, I'm totally fine with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not totally fine with it. I don't like all these zooms.
Alright, we got the zooms again.
I'm willing
And the
to
lens flares.
deal with. Oh my god,
Ugh,
got so
Oh,
loud.
that part.
it's a hope probe.
So, like, I'm thinking about the original and all the cool shit that was playing.
There it is again.
While
There it is again. Those kind. Are they called snap
you have to
zooms? I
zoom
can't
in and
remember.
You have to lose your focus on it like it's a camera.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, just to make you feel more intense. I'm not a fan, but like, I'll allow it, you know? I'm just like,
Yeah,
okay.
it's not a big deal. It's just kind of.
Wait a
The
minute.
first time I've ever seen them in sci-fi was in Firefly.
And you, Clark, will be a fisher of man.
A fisher
I
of
just
man.
want to highlight that this isn't the only scene that's color graded like this. The entire movie is going to look like this.
The whole
Isn't this
DCEU.
great?
The whole
Until,
DC.
like, after, yeah, it's all color graded like this until, like, Aquaman.
Except Shazam.
I feel like it should have been impossible for that guy to tackle him. Like, Superman would have just been totally still.
Yeah, unless you sort of let yourself go limp? Question mark? I don't know.
Like, is no one concerned about what just happened on the deck right there in front of everyone?
Nope.
Like, that's a big deal. Like, do you have something broken? Why'd you yell at him for not noticing that? How could you notice it?
Bad fisherman.
Forget them. They're dead.
Greenhorn.
Wow.
Fetch me my binoculars.
You don't keep them next to you?
Greenhorn.
Fucking greenhorn, man.
What the fuck?
Oh, that looks. Weird.
I don't think fire works that
Hey,
way.
hello, I'm on fire.
Fire does not work that way.
I'm sorry, did we skip like 4 scenes? Because I feel like he hit the Earth and we skipped about 40 minutes of movie.
I think the way they do it in this is we flash back and forward. Meanwhile, the standard, which would be he lands, he is found, he's growing up, and then he eventually gets to this point. You know, maybe that's overrated. You never know.
Me and my flame retardant pants.
That looks pretty bad.
Yeah, the way he just bounced forward looked kind of weird there, but alright. Can Superman do the Aquaman swim?
Please,
probably should,
credits
right?
roll. Please, credits roll, please.
I feel like he shouldn't be able to do the Aquaman. He can't fly yet, remember?
Oh, not now, I just mean in general.
Oh, I'm no idea what Superman can or can't do. Do anything.
There we go, let's flash back.
I asked if you could tell me who first settled Kansas.
Are you Marianne from Gilligan's Island?
Jesus, that's horrifying.
Should be concerned, teacher lady. He looks clearly distressed.
Yeah, I know, right?
Took you fucking long enough.
Is the idea that this is like his first time where his X-ray vision and
I guess
all
so.
the senses are going crazy?
It activated at this age.
For quite a while. Okay. I feel like
this could have been
ripping
executed well
through.
in a different way.
I feel like he should be like ripping the place apart accidentally because of his super strength.
Maybe he doesn't have that yet. Oh, jeez. Wow. Oh.
Don't touch the doorknob, it's fucking hot.
Wait, does his mum work there?
No, she got cold, so I guess she's...
Oh, that just seemed really quick. Alright.
That was really quick. Holy shit.
Unless he's been in here for like 30 minutes or something.
Focus on my voice.
Whenever I'm nervous, I imagine everyone without their clothes off, but you can't possibly do that, so...
Imagine everybody without their skin.
Can you see it?
Oh no.
I see it. Then swim towards
I'm
it.
glad I was here to tell you to focus.
Ow, hot.
Does the janitor not have keys to this closet?
Well, he made the door handle real hot.
Oh.
Yeah, but that was like, again, a lot later in the day.
Oh, right, I'm underwater. Fuck.
Caw-caw!
You want to see a movie about that bird's adventures across the ocean?
Hell yeah. Add him to the DCEU. Gull, a Star Wars star. Fucking hell, look at this man.
He is the chaddest Chad that there ever was.
It's such an awesome bonus that he's a really good person.
He is a really good dude.
Sort of this culture of toxic fandom, where like if you make a movie, especially if you make a superhero movie, it does, like you have great intentions, but there are always going to be a small yet vocal group of people there can kind of just be toxic.
I understand what you're saying, but when it comes to fans, it is a fan's right to have whatever opinion they want to have. And people are going to be upset because, especially when you're talking about books or games, because you're never going to be the exact person who they had in their head or who they played on Witcher 3, for example. I don't necessarily consider that toxic. I just consider that passionate. And it's something which I have obviously had to come to terms with over the years.
I mean, like, and he plays like fucking World of Warcraft. It's just such an interesting combo.
Yeah, I was playing a game called World of Warcraft, and I missed the call from Zack Snyder to tell me I got Superman.
But like, did you hear the phone ringing?
I did.
And you chose to ignore it?
Absolutely.
Rags, it's the dream guy. He probably likes Guild Wars 2.
Right. He probably just likes, he builds PCs and...
He builds PCs and reads books about The Witcher. Like...
What is this music right now?
I wasn't going to bring it up.
It's setting a very strange mood.
I was fantasizing, I didn't even notice the music. This movie's trying really hard.
I'll be honest, we are doing better than Wonder Woman already, though.
Oh, definitely. Like, Wonder Woman was quite a low bar.
Oh no, it's the fat ginger bully.
I want to hear what
Why
you
are they with fat ginger bully?
Come on, Dick Splash.
Whoa!
Dick Splash?
You called him a Dick Splash? Nice.
Says that?
A Dick Splash.
Oh shit!
Good thing you put out the stop sign. What an
All right, everyone,
unfortunate
just,
event.
Leave the bus.
Fuck y'all, I'm out of here.
I think they would have drowned by the time he could have gotten them out.
Wow, none of those kids tried to leave the bus. That's...
He also has like
the door's wide open, guys. Damn.
Yeah, I
he's pretty
feel like
fast,
there's
but-
so much time to like act.
Pushing it up like out of the water, I guess.
Yeah, I'll allow it. It's just that I think some of them would have drowned. No, run. It wasn't me. Oh wow, what luck. What? Oh wait, is the kids left in the war?
So if they could go.
Well, remember, I think the truck driver got knocked out. It
Oh,
looked like
damn.
he was unconscious.
Save him. Well, you know, he
the
saved.
ginger kid.
He saved more. He saved more than Wonder Woman already. So good job.
Thanks, Dick Splash.
And he hasn't raped anyone.
It was an act of God, Jonathan.
God.
Definitely hasn't killed anyone yet either.
You're actually insane. Your son was involved in an extremely traumatic event as a child. The idea that he would even posit that a kid lifted the bus out of the river is insane. Why did you come to our house and waste our tea?
Waste our tea.
Actually, give me back that cup. Leave.
Give me back that cup and take your fat ass ginger out of here. How dare you?
Dog, I was told you're a Dick Splash. Is that true?
I just wanted to help.
I know you did, but we talked about this. Oh, Clark, you have to keep this side of yourself a secret.
So is his dad just supposed to be a horrible person?
You weren't supposed to save all these children.
You weren't supposed to save a school bus full of children from drowning.
What was I supposed to do? Just let them die?
Maybe.
It shouldn't be understated that he just said you maybe should have let the children die.
Fucking hell. So,
This,
so people are obviously really upset at this scene, right?
they'd be upset on
There are a
behalf
lot-
of the Kents. At least Clark is in character here.
Because I remember
There are a lot of people who are upset about the way that Superman is characterized in this film. I'm kind of one of them, to be honest with you. I really dislike the angle that they take.
Ignoring Superman, I think it's fucking crazy that his dad just said maybe you should let the children die next time.
Yeah, this is comparable to Uncle Ben saying, "Yeah, you shouldn't like try to help people, Peter Parker."
Well, imagine if this was my dad telling me this, I would hate him for the rest of my life.
I
Yeah,
think
you'd
it's
need
just
some-
the issue fundamentally is that Zack Snyder's interpretation of Superman is a very unoptimistic one.
Yeah,
which I know a lot of people get pissed off about, understandably so.
I'm assuming this isn't a steel man. This is just an interpretation. Is he saying like it's not worth what will happen to you if people discover you? Like, it's very cynical at that point. Still, you'd be like, well, you know what? Fuck.
He said whatever it was made from didn't even exist on the periodic table. You're the answer to are we alone in the universe?
I don't want to be.
And I don't
Alone
blame
in the
you.
universe? Or the answer?
Son, I need you to be clear.
For anyone, but you're not just anyone, Clark, and I have to believe that you were sent here for a reason.
Free to forge his own destiny.
Sent here for a reason. All these
So this is
changes
kind
that
of
we're
like
going
the
through,
issue,
we
right? Is that this movie especially plays up that Clark is an alien when one of the fundamental ideas about Superman is that he is a human being in all the ways that matter.
He goes to high school. He works at the Daily
Well,
Planet.
I mean, it's one of the things that bugs me. A lot of things always say, "Oh, Kal-El." It's like his name is Clark. His fucking name is Clark. His parents were Martha and Jonathan. Like he grew up in Kansas. He's a human in all the ways that matter.
No.
Because he's white.
I'm not even a big fan of, I'm not even a big fan of Superman. Like as a
Kal-El,
character.
no.
Yeah.
Kal-El, yes.
Kalendorf, enough.
Jonathan and Dorf at this point telling us to not fucking save people. You fucking nuts.
Yeah, like, oof.
They really should have thought a little about having him say maybe. They should have had him say, of course you should save them, but, and then move on as if to imply, not to actually say, maybe don't save them.
Yeah, like, I understand why you did what you did, and if the consequences happen, you've got me.
Well, I guess the argument that they're trying to make is it's the idea of balancing act, right? Like, is it, you know, only if you save, like, enough people or something?
Sit down. Let me go.
Hey, leave her alone, man.
Whoa. Dude, why would
Hey,
you... Dude, this isn't just Superman. This is enormous Henry Cavill.
Yeah,
Like,
very
why
He's
would-
big and muscular. We'll back off.
You're shorter than him.
You're shorter, thinner, and older.
Oh, there he is.
Oh. You're right, Fergie. How come that didn't happen on the ship, huh?
Yeah.
I guess he was tense at this point.
Hey, asshole, don't forget your tip. Steve Rag.
Cut them in half.
You can hurt him a little bit.
Yeah, like a little bit. I'll be
Well,
okay with that.
just wait. Just you wait.
Oh, I remember this.
This is also something that pissed off a lot of Superman fans.
It's such a weird fucking
hold on,
response.
I'm
Oh
not.
my god! Oh my goodness, Jim's truck, someone ruined it.
Oh, Clark, you have to keep this side of yourself a secret.
That's his livelihood.
Okay, why?
I'm not sure that Superman would actually ever do that.
To me, if he had pushed him or tussled his hair and went, "You're nothing to me," that'd have been like, "That's cool." But to impale his truck through several logs, I'm like, oh shit. Is he okay?
I can't help but compare this to the original.
Also, I'm sorry, did no one notice him like impaling the truck with the logs?
Nobody noticed.
Nobody heard it?
He also doesn't stick around to go like, yeah, I did that. He just walks away. It's kind of like keying your car. You know,
God
it's
damn
very
it.
petty.
Somebody impaled another truck out there. Get it? Must be a Wednesday.
It's just over the rise. I'll walk you over.
Great.
Why didn't we land there then?
Careful with those. They're heavy.
That's a nice little detail.
Gotta confess, Miss Lane.
Whoa.
Colonel Hardy, U.S. Northcom, Dr. Emil Hamilton from DARPA.
So if we're done measuring dicks, can you have your people show me what you found?
All right, jeez.
Not what... I don't know why we're being so confrontational to the journalist.
You're early. We were expecting you tomorrow.
It's so weird. She's a side character on an old episode of Buffy, and this is where she is now. Like, all the main characters of Buffy didn't really get careers, but she did. It's like, okay.
I mean, Pedro Pascal was in Buffy too.
True.
Yes,
all the people who play tertiary 1-minute characters, they get to have careers. It's funny as well because she looks the same in that 2002 episode of Buffy, or 2001 episode of Buffy as she does right now. She just doesn't age, apparently.
Yeah.
Pretty
Well,
cool.
yeah, because she's in her 40s, but she still looks dynamite.
Is it that women don't age between ages 20 and 40, but then suddenly boom? Is that how
I
it
like
works?
to think that they don't have
It really depends on the woman.
Twice a week.
Amy Schumer ages 10 years per year.
You would not be getting good cameras pictures into these settings.
Oh my god, this is like zoom and enhance.
Oh my
crazy
god,
Jesus.
nice eye you got there.
How did you know that he was out here?
I'm surprised.
That must be
that-
like a 12K camera.
And that's one of those lines you'd expect. Just you can get that from her face. You don't need her to say it.
Where the hell are you going?
Also, you should be freezing.
Nah.
Yeah.
It's
pretty cold.
Oh my
Whoa!
Oh, wow.
What?
That is incredibly dangerous, but okay.
Lois Lane Tomb Raider.
That is. Oh, we need to see them for EFAP. I saw someone use a clip of it the other day. I was like, oh my god, Tomb Raider.
Inside of... Oh.
Oh hey.
Oh, so he burnt the hole in the ice.
Yeah, all right.
Neat.
Where'd all
Wait,
the
is
water
this?
go?
Are we doing? Is this Fortress of Solitude?
No, this is the ship.
This is the clam! Raise
The clam. Even when she gets in there, she just suddenly goes. That's a good-looking clam. Very
Most
clean.
clams look best on the inside.
Where's the pearl thingy?
It's one of those dildo ships.
Weird H.R. Geiger kind of ship
That's what I mean.
design.
Yeah. Wait, what is that? Oh.
What's up, nigga?
I mean, he definitely hears this.
What are
surely,
you
right?
doing, Superman?
Hypersenses.
You brought the mark of the...
Hello.
That really is Geiger. Hi. I really feel Geiger alien-y stuff is at odds with Superman stuff.
Yeah.
But what do I know? It's an
Oh,
adaptation.
so the robot is like, oh, before he he has the key, but until he turns the lock, I have to attack him?
Why is projection of Jor-El be like playing hide and seek? Like, can you see me?
Is that product placement?
Nikon. For a better picture and a better life.
Not to mention the enhanced feature on the phone.
Yeah, goddamn.
He's still
You
playing
got
that.
see me.
I'm serious. You fucked me off.
Just say, follow me.
Yeah, it's a little bit silly. Like, of course you would just be like, hi, so this room, follow me over here.
I will tell you all the answers that you seek. Follow me.
Oh!
Oh my god!
Frank, no.
And the guy goes, what? Like, oh, I thought you were dead. He's like, no, I'm what the fuck?
Hey, it took 2 million years to make that dust.
I was farming the dust. I would be scared of that.
The fact.
What? Oh.
Oh my god. Oh, you're dead.
So, yeah, she is heavily injured right now.
Yeah.
Oh, apparently not.
That
It's
thing
fine.
cut through.
Did you not read the sign? It says no photography!
Hey, don't grab me.
Hey.
Stop. Uh-oh. I like the idea that he's like, you're safe now. She's like, what the fuck?
Clark, you have to keep this side of yourself a secret.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. I just wanted to let me
It's
go,
okay.
please.
I'm conventionally attractive. Everything's
Oh,
fine.
she is injured. Good
From
job,
what?
movie.
But like,
It-
surely her bones are broken.
Well,
so then
I thought they were going to say she wasn't injured at all, so I'm glad they have her be injured, but she should probably be knocked out / dead. So it had the Force simultaneously enough. Jesus Christ. Superman, everyone. It had the Force to blast her from halfway across the room, and in a one specific spot that made her bleed. I feel like she'd be dead. She'd have to be. It would have pierced right through it, probably. I don't know.
Comic book movie, everyone's durable.
All right, good job, Lewis. This is very intense.
Oh my God, it's Godzilla, King of the Monsters, all over the place, all over again.
Oh, just 2 months until the next installment of King of the Monsters.
Oh yeah.
Shit.
With no trailers whatsoever.
Why is our lives just watching terrible stories?
That is, I don't know if that's the expression that I would have if I just saw that.
Yeah. So when I see something like that happening, I think the first thing you'd say is like, "Are we dead now? Are we done for? Can we get out of here?" I don't know.
Now, I don't know if you just heard that. I think she said that ship was in the ice 18,000 years ago, which means I guess Kryptonians have been able to fly for a very long time and just never became a space.
Oh, so it's
civilization.
unrelated to Superman, that ship.
Well, no, I think it's super hardcore related to Superman. That's why I'm even more confused.
You said 18,000 years ago, didn't you?
Yeah, I think that's what she just said.
So, but I thought he was found
Jor-El's
immediately.
on it. Yeah, no, I know he was. He was. That's why I'm very confused.
Okay.
The Pentagon is denying that there was a ship.
Of course they are. That's what they're supposed to do. It's the Pentagon.
Hey, leave the Pentagon alone.
It's me we're talking about. I'm a Pulitzer Prize winning reporter.
Ooh.
Man, that's some bad exposition.
Weird flex, but okay.
Dialogue. We'll have a funeral for you.
I'm not running a story about aliens walking among us.
She didn't say that. She just found a ship.
Never gonna happen.
So here's the thing. I can't print the story right now because we don't have any evidence. But I trust you as a reporter. So here's what you need to do.
What if she lifted up her thing to show the cauterized wound?
Also,
and
wait,
be
do
like,
they-
hey, how do you think that happened?
They don't have any evidence? I mean, her camera got damaged, but the
SIM card.
Yeah, like.
Well, but the
whole
ship flew
line?
away with it in it, maybe. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying the more thing is like, why doesn't she show the cauterized wound she has and be like, yeah, how do
I
you
sup-
think I did this?
I
Like,
suppose anyone could write that off as she just did it to herself or something.
with what?
I don't know, but
Like-
they would.
A hot thing.
I mean, Fringy, you would say that before assuming an alien ship.
Oh, sure, I guess, but if like a journalist came up, like if I was a co-worker of hers and she's like, yeah, I saw an alien ship, and like also here's the cauterized wound, it'd be like, I guess, I still don't believe you, but
Listen, I
maybe
love
it's
all of
worth-
you, but if any of you told me you had a cauterized wound, therefore aliens, I'd be like, I don't know about that.
I am your father, Cal, or at least a shadow of him. His consciousness. My name was Jor-El.
Or as we pronounce it on my home world.
Kal-El. It is.
You should call yourself Clark because that's what your parents who raised you called you.
Yeah.
Why did you send me here? You came from Krypton, a world with a much harsher environment than Earth's.
Alright, fine. Weird flex.
Long ago,
That's not a contest.
an era of expansion, our race spread out through the stars.
Oh, hey, my logo.
Okay.
Seeking
really?
new worlds to settle.
Okay.
Wait, what?
What happened to
The
that?
scout ship was one of thousands launched into the void.
Wait, you didn't know where you were going?
We built outposts on other planets,
Oh, they did.
using great machines to reshape environments to our needs.
Oh, so
So they're fine then.
yeah, they're fine. You're great.
100,000 years.
You did
This
it.
is a really convenient presentation he has built.
100,000 years
Wow.
of civilization.
I'm confused.
Okay.
What happened?
How did everything go to shit?
Artificial population control was established.
Why?
The outposts and space exploration.
How the fuck did you fill up all of those
Why?
planets?
You abandoned space exploration after 100,000 years?
Our planet's core became unstable.
What about the other
Who cares about
planets?
your planet's
Yeah,
core?
what about the other planets?
What the fuck?
Yeah, this is kind of disastrous, isn't it?
What?
Oh, we're done? Okay.
Okay.
So that's pretty disastrous, surely, isn't it? If the Kryptonians were around in all these other planets, you're telling me that there's only one left and we're looking at him?
How is it possible that all of the
guys?
planets and all the Kryptonians are dead? I don't understand.
I don't see that it could be possible.
Once you've gotten to
Like, I
hundreds
feel
of
like
thousands
it's
of planets, it's over.
Not to mention, like, they stopped exploring the space after 100,000 years.
Yeah, why would they stop?
You would have like hundreds of billions of people.
They can
Remember, this is
terraform
the
any
DCEU.
planet. planet.
And
You'll
remember,
be fine.
this is the DC universe, so there are also like Green Lanterns and Daxamites and shit all over the place. There should be a lot of interactions with humans by now, you know?
Yeah, I thought the whole deal was they had one planet, not fucking loads of them.
Yeah, so did I. I didn't realize this.
Yeah, that's the whole point, is that they couldn't all escape Krypton. That's
So
why
Superman, obviously he's an alien, but like he was raised by humans. Why doesn't he emote or react to any of this?
He's taking it all
Well, that's what. Yeah.
He doesn't.
Look, how would you react to all this? Look, he's even given you your suit.
Well, normally with the mammal vagina, you have the genital slit or opening. We decided to accessorize it. What did you accessorize it with, Carl? Curtains. We just thought it makes it less of an opening and more of a show, really.
And also, why is his suit on this ship? This ship that was sent 18,000 years ago.
I'm confused about that. I don't understand.
I guess it just belongs to their group, their L house or whatever it's.
Clark, ask questions, emote, something. Give me something.
Yes, please.
Give me something here.
It'd just be really funny if the first thing he says is,
We are the people
I
of the
don't really
snake.
get it.
Embodied within the symbol of the House of El means hope. Embodied within that hope is the fundamental belief in the potential of every person to be a force for good.
But Zod did not carry the S.
Oh, guys, I get it. Okay, so his S, it stands for hope, and he gets his powers from the sun. Hope is like the sun, guys.
Wait, is
It's
he
kind
gonna
of
put it
crazy
on?
to think that he gets his suit in 50 minutes.
Damn. Well, it's not as fast as Batwoman, but...
After this, I want to watch the
I'll be-
Fortress of Solitude scene from the original, just as a comparison.
Yeah, I'll be honest, man. Like, I don't feel like we've watched 50 minutes.
I know.
Like,
When
like we have expedited.
did the inciting incident happen yet? What's
we
the
don't
plot of this
technically have
movie?
our inciting
It's
incident.
not even...
The plot hasn't
like,
begun.
maybe this is a hot take. I don't feel like it's badly paced. I just don't feel like anything's happened.
Yeah, I'm not bored. I'm just like frustrated.
What's the central conflict for him in this movie? We're
Well,
already like
We're
a
not
third
there
in.
yet.
Well, of course,
We aren't there yet. That's the thing.
you could argue that what we were shown was his origin and some world building, but that is going to lead into what the villain will be, right, with Zod.
I know,
Yeah.
but we're already a third in.
We have 90 minutes for this plot to finally kick in.
I was going to say,
You know what
they've
I
still
mean?
got
Like-
time left to do that, so...
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. There's a little emotion.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's something.
See, so Superman has already failed more at flying than Wonder Woman did in
Holy
1984.
Damn, dude. Yeah, I mean, this flying sequence is...
Better.
Like,
It's better
I'm trying to think of, like, who it would be worse that. It's like, it's kind of similar to the Iron Man one. The Iron Man one's fucking great.
That one's a lot better as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, similar in the sense that, you know, he gets a little bit of a hang of it, and then he fails, yeah.
As opposed to Wonder Woman, who gets the hang of it right away.
And
Also,
Captain Marvel,
he
who
shaved-
spontaneously learns to fly.
Also, he's shaved before he put his suit on.
He did
Something
shave.
Part of his power.
He had a
He used his
beard.
laser eyes to shave.
You reflect them off a mirror and just go, wow.
He reflected him off
I
himself.
think I remember people talking about that, like genuine concerns that wouldn't his hairs be too strong for a human razor. It's like I
They're too
don't.
strong for fire to burn him off.
Yeah,
Kryptonian
fire doesn't do
razors on
shit
the
to him.
ship.
Well, maybe
The
Ragnar's
music
right.
is really good. I do
Maybe he-
like the soundtrack for this film.
Maybe he genuinely uses his own fucking lasers. He can control it, you know.
Maybe. Maybe, yeah.
An emotion!
I am a-okay with this scene.
Yeah, I like this scene for very surface level reasons, but it's cool.
I don't know. I'm waiting for the plot to start.
Yeah,
That'd be
yeah.
nice.
I'm waiting to see what happens, rather than like, hey, look, he's the
I do
water.
find it funny that there are some people in the world who think 1984's sequence is better than this. This is better. Like, it's a lot
1984
better.
sequence is hilarious. What do you mean?
Yeah, this is way better.
God, I mean, I don't like the
Doom.
cinematography, but you know, whatever.
I think the music helps a lot. It's really good.
Yeah,
stuff.
and showing him smile, I think, is a nice touch.
I'm just glad to see him emote.
Because I'll be honest with you, I don't know anything about this guy. Like, not really.
But in the original, you learn so much about
You
him
do.
and just how he interacts with people.
Dude,
and
the scene where
how
he
behaves.
gets mugged, quote unquote, this is a good scene.
Oh, it's so good.
Maybe we should watch the original Superman for like EFAP movies to compare.
I would be totally down for
Yeah, I'm
that.
okay with that. Rags and I
think
checked
I'd
it out
like
out of
to,
curiosity.
Yeah.
I want to say like half a year ago.
It's been a long time since I've seen it, so a lot of it.
There is a
blur.
scene in that movie. I tweeted it out. It is so fucking funny. Like, I don't even want to tell you about it because we'll EFAP movies. It is one of the most funniest scenes I've seen in any movie ever.
Pete Ross?
The ginger
I'd like
bully.
to talk to you about an
Oh.
accident that occurred when you were younger. A school bus that went into the river. Mrs. Kent? I'm Lois Lane. I'm from the Daily Planet.
Lewis.
What?
The dog's trying to tell you she's evil.
He's like, oh, I'm sorry about that. Our dog don't like black people. Anyway, what'd you want?
Figured if I turned over enough stones, you'd eventually find me.
What up?
Oh, you talk to me? I'm just
Where
a
are you
hobo.
from?
He just fucking lasers her. You know too much.
If I don't want my story told,
It's going to come out eventually.
That's not true at all.
No, not
So
true.
Figure out where you live.
well, then I'll just disappear again.
The only way you could disappear for good is to stop helping people altogether. and
No.
That's not an option for you.
So that's not true.
You can just go to some distant part of the world and help people.
Yeah, the world's big.
My father believed that if the world found out who I really was, they'd reject
Are
me.
you sure about that?
It was an act of God, Jonathan. This was providence.
They'd reject me.
Why are you telling her this? Why are you dumb?
I'm tired of safe. I just want to do something useful with my life.
So farming, feeding people, that's not useful.
I didn't say
mean,
that.
Our family's been
Not compare his
farming.
abilities. Come on, Dad.
Your family, not mine. I don't even know why I'm listening to you. You're not my dad. You're
Nah,
just a guy
I don't
who's
believe
not-
you.
Wow. Oh,
This
that
is his dad.
Oh,
This is his
that
dad.
Damn.
Don't worry, we just raised him since he was an infant. It's fine.
That
This is what I mean. This is why it's so frustrating.
I got a vibe there where he was like, "It's all right, Martha. He's being a cunt. It's fine."
It is stupid. I feel like Zack Snyder doesn't understand that. Like from Clark's perspective, these are his parents. These are the only parents he's ever known.
You wouldn't even need to cite the comics on that one. It's just a weird fucking thing to say.
Yeah, like if I learned tomorrow that I was actually like a crash-landed baby from
Alien?
Venus,
Exactly.
it wouldn't change anything about how I view my mom and dad.
It doesn't matter where you were born or what you can do, you'll always be Clark Kent. Superman just helps out now and then.
My God.
Yeah, they're the people that raised you.
Exactly.
Tornadus nucleos.
Although, then again,
this is the part where you get in your car and you turn around and you go in the other direction.
No,
Whoa, they're gonna run? Guys, you had a
I will
car.
I will say about that previous exchange between him and Pa Kent, we did say that if our dad said maybe you shouldn't save those kids, we'd hate him for the rest of our lives. So
Where were their parents?
Don't know. They were tornadoed.
They were tornadoed.
Get your mom.
That's fucking dumb. He's okay. You don't have to be a super person to be faster than you, old man.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, it bugs me that there's anyone who isn't just crippled that didn't run from this thing. I'm surprised anyone ran from it instead of just driving away. The doggo? Wow.
Yeah, that
Grab him by the fucking collar and let's go.
They left the doggo. That's fucking racist. Oops. Well,
oh, well, at least the doggo will survive.
oh, is his leg caught? Kind of,
The
yeah.
doggo will return in Superman Dawn of Justice.
Oh, he's alright. Keep moving, buddy.
Ow, my
Keep moving.
back.
Okay, all of them should be getting to further safety than that, by the way. Oh, dude, even with one leg, you can move. What?
This is like George Clooney in Gravity. He's just like, no, I'm done for. I'm not even gonna try to run.
You're not gonna make an attempt? An attempt is not gonna
So-
be made? You're not gonna lay down or
So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and criticize this. I don't
It's
care
a massive
that
problem.
I don't care that Clark thinks that because his dad told him not to, that he would save him anyway.
Craig,
I mean, look
who
how
is-
upset he is.
Like, I know this is an adaptation argument, but fuck me, why?
I mean, I'm
It is
I'm
one of those
exclusively
blind
arguing from this own. I don't believe for a second that Clark would have let him die. Don't fucking
Yeah,
care.
that's oh,
Dad.
Yeah, the scene would be way
This
better if he
is-
actually saved him and everyone was like, "What the fuck?" And Clark's just like, "Well, I got to deal with this now."
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right.
I can do things that other people can't.
those things I can do, all those powers, and I couldn't even save him.
Oh, hey,
Oh,
Doug.
yeah, from House of Cards.
House of Cards. Yeah.
Yeah. It's House of Cards, man.
Or he's Doug. That's his name.
I mean, I call him Doug.
I told you not to run with this. And what do? You let Woodburn just shotgun it all over the internet. Now, the publishers want me to sue you.
Well, if it makes a
What?
difference.
Huh?
I'm dropping it.
Why would
Oh,
he
just like that?
sue an employee? What?
What happened to your leads?
They didn't pan out. The story was smoke.
Or perhaps it just didn't get the traction that you hoped it would? 2 weeks leave, no pay, that's your penance. You try something like this again, you're done here.
Fine.
No, let's make it 3 weeks since you're so willing to agree with me.
Harry.
No.
That's a weird thing to say.
Yeah.
I accept your punishment. Well, since you did, I'm gonna add more.
So whatever your reasons are for dropping it, I think you're doing the right thing.
Why?
This is an interesting conversation.
Yeah, man, the
Yeah,
dialogue.
That's really weird.
And I like Lawrence Fishburne too, but the dialogue is so
Dude,
bizarre.
Lawrence Fishburne's fucking
Not
awesome.
helping him out, no.
I need to rewatch The Matrix. We're doing that before the new Matrix comes out.
Can you imagine how people on this planet would react if they knew there was someone like this out there?
I feel like
Oh,
that's what a
yeah.
newspaper would do. A newspaper would be really worried about potential panic by saying, "Oh yeah, aliens are real, guys. We're not going to be the first to report on this."
Great Caesar's ghost! It's been days, people, days!
Yeah, newspapers are not known for sensationalizing every single thing ever possible.
And I still don't know where are the aliens from, what do they want with us, and what are their weaknesses, if any?
Really weird that this very cynical take on Superman has such an idealistic take on the media.
Can you hold the camera still for like 2 seconds? Holy fuck.
I thought he was only going to do
Is
that
this
for
Martha
dramatic
Vision?
scenes.
And she's just got the old shaky eye.
But he keeps
She's
doing
shit
it
at
in
Jenga.
normal scenes, all this like handheld footage. So it's just.
If I were
that's his
her,
style.
I would passively aggressively through every other sentence involve like, man, I hope you make it to tea tonight. Wouldn't want to forget it like you forgot your dad. Yeah, so anyway.
I found him.
Who? Your dad?
The one you left?
My parents. My people. I know where I come from now.
My parents. If I was her, it's like I found my parents. I'm like,
Oh, okay. Fuck you
Again,
too.
it's
Damn
really
it.
frustrating. Martha.
Yeah, you'd think the arc here would be, I found my people but not my family, because I had them all along.
Well, I think it's the problem here is that, like, throughout this whole Zack Snyder Superman thing, it's very much like putting Superman as the other on, like, this pedestal. Like, he's not among us, he's not one of us. Whereas one of the whole points is that he's just a guy. He's a small town guy who grew up in middle America.
Suddenly people are calling me Superman. They want to know everything about me. Some are even afraid of me, just like Jarrell and Lara Warren. Does this mean I'm going to have to give up my life?
No, son.
These are his
parents taught him good values, and so he became a
Yeah,
good person.
he is a human in all the ways.
Yeah, I would
that
argue
matter.
that's
I'm gonna-
quintessential,
If-
that the whole reason he's a good person is the people
Because
who...
the Kents were good people.
Yeah.
Every time we read a story about an invisible angel helping someone, we knew our Clark had to be nearby.
If the Kents were a bunch of horrible, terrible
Well,
parents who abused him,
remember-
like, who knows what the fuck Superman would have
That's what
ended up.
Brightburn
remember,
is.
we got Kevin Costner saying, you maybe should have let a bus full of kids die. And I distinctly remember in Batman v Superman that Martha says that he doesn't owe the world anything. Super cynical throughout this whole stupid series.
Yeah, you would like the original way more.
The original is
I know
so
I do.
optimistic. It's wonderful.
About it, but I'm sure I do. He's Martian Manhunter, by the way. All right, just by keeping that in mind.
When you
throughout
say that-
all of these films.
Remind me, is that like a position that he came to Earth, or is that something he's going to become?
So
or-
because Martian Manhunter is a shapeshifter, so he could either be this guy right now or have taken his place, or I don't know. It could be any number of things. But
'Cause all I'm bringing up is like, of course, is he active as Martian Manhunter now or not?
I don't know.
How
I
does
guess
everyone not know about this?
But like Justice
question
League,
is-
like the Snyder Cut's going to reveal he's Martian Manhunter, right?
Yeah,
Possibly,
I
yeah.
think so. So my question is, if he was Martian Manhunter now, he should have showed up at both of these battles because he can fly and he's really strong.
Absolutely.
So it'd be weird if he didn't.
Well, I'll
Yeah.
tell you what,
So
mate.
everyone knows
where
they're
the fuck,
aliens, as they should.
where the fuck will Wonder Woman be when this all kicks off?
Oh yeah, because she's around, of course. Yeah.
Watches it on the fucking TV and decides, it's not really regarding me.
Well, there's too many cameras that she'd have to destroy first.
Mate, when she throws it, it just homes onto any active camera in the area. It's not
Wow,
bad.
we are nearly halfway through the movie, and we're finally getting to the central conflict of the movie. That's crazy.
Oh, hey, Kansas is winning. That's nice.
Oh, neat.
Woo, Kansas Bears. Is that what they are?
Like, this is the inciting incident of the story.
I feel
And
like
we're almost halfway through it.
I feel like everything that we've been watching up to this point has basically just been a collection of scenes with very little connecting tissue.
I will say, I do want to angle a small pushback. Guardians of the Galaxy's main conflict doesn't really, Guardians of the Galaxy 2, it doesn't really come in until like the end of the second third.
Yeah.
And you know,
Well,
maybe you
it-
consider
it's
that
one of
bad
the
too. I don't know.
character- I don't know if it's necessarily a good or bad thing. It's just we don't have much happening at the moment. There's
Yeah,
not
but-
really much in terms of character.
Yeah, the character stuff hasn't been good. In
That's
this,
it's not a
thing.
juicy
It's like-
character study for an hour. It's more so just you know, he landed. He's a good man.
Also, Guardians of the Galaxy 2 is the second movie. It's a little different
Yeah.
than the first movie. You know what I mean? In terms
Also,
of
Guardians of the Galaxy
establishing
2 was
the
kick
story.
ass. I would want to put that out there.
Yes.
What in the world?
What's the creepiest way we can announce ourselves to humanity?
Stop it, creepy
some,
TV.
You think they'd have some delegates come down and learn languages and be like, hello, hi, don't worry about it. It's all good.
Hello,
no, it's
hi,
not
how you
traumatizing.
doing? Okay,
It's all
so
good. It's actually fine.
Like, why is it so like VHS?
I like how it's dark in
VHS
every
tape
place in
chart?
the world. It's dark in China. It's dark in
It can't be dark in
Africa,
China and
dark in-
Kansas at the same time.
yes, it
Or
can.
Mongolia.
They're blocking out the sun with their ship, idiot.
It's on my phone, too.
Oh my god, it's on the phone
Yeah,
too.
I saw that. Thank you.
Why is it glitch art? What is happening?
You see that skull there?
It's creepy.
My name is General Zod. I have journeyed crossing
They're
the
communicating
ocean
through
storm.
VLC.
How did you escape the Phantom Zone?
I think we find that out later.
Ooh.
I hope so.
Request
It's not very
turn this individual.
exciting from what I can remember.
I found the exit, guys. Oh,
reasons
neat.
unknown.
Just leave.
You gotta do left, right, up, down, left, right, up, down, A, B, A, B, start.
He will have made efforts to blend in. He will look like you, but he is not.
Yeah, so this isn't going to cause mass panic on a global scale.
I would also argue that, what the fuck would we do with this information? There's someone to bug you who isn't like you. Bye. Like, well, okay, alright.
Cool.
Okay, there are 7 billion of us, so that narrows it down.
Immediately, I'm like,
Tim-
Rags? What's going on, buddy?
Timmy was
Are you
not the
not
imposter.
actually a doggo? What the fuck?
Someone among you has started a movie podcast. They claim to be objective. This is their plan.
Wow, littering. Also, Batman is active, question mark? Fringy, or is he spawned
Well,
by this?
he's definitely active. He is super active.
Does he know about
Because-
Clark Kent?
Well,
He doesn't know about it yet, but
He's been active for 20 years as of BVS.
Oh.
yeah. He is old Batman.
Oldman. Dude, that means he's wiped out people like Riddler and Penguin and Freeze, a whole bunch.
Now, have you seen him? Do you know where he is?
No, and even if I did, I wouldn't say.
Then you're a bad person. And you're a horrible, disgusting, terrible person.
I'm glad I
Fuck
fired you, you whore.
Jesus Christ, aliens are gonna destroy our fucking planet if you don't give one person up. Jesus Christ,
I
woman.
gotta go.
You can't outrun the FBI,
Did the,
right?
did the
They're
camera
coming
really
for
just pad up to show where she was going? It's like, by the way, it's the exit. You're like, yeah, I would have figured, like...
I feel like if the potential fate of the world was at stake, there'd be more than 2 guys. There we go.
Little at this point. According to government officials I've spoken to, the visitors do not represent a threat.
You think this church would be really full right now?
They also said, oh, we decided the aliens don't represent a threat. Like, how the hell do you know that? Like,
If they can get here, they can destroy us without any effort.
All they did was take over all of our communication operations. It's probably fine.
Come on,
oh, he's
Plato?
reading
He's reading Plato. Wow.
Jesus. He's a smart little boy.
Oh, I feel like that's really lame that they had him reading Plato at that age.
Come on! Come on!
Do it.
You know,
Oh.
You know, beating up a kid half your size, it's not really cool, Jeremy.
You know, you need to read some Plato.
You saved me from
Wow,
the
this
river.
this ginger kid has more of a character and arc than Clark does.
Oh, that's not a good little detail.
I like it.
That is a good detail, yeah.
We've said that twice in the last hour. Hooray!
Well, hey, look, that's better than 84. I can't stop harping on that movie. I hate it so much.
I wanted to hit that kid. I wanted to hit him so bad.
I know you did. Part of me even wanted you to, but then what?
Yeah, but I didn't want you to save that busload of kids, but I wanted you to punch that kid.
You just have to decide what kind of man you want to grow up to be, Clark.
Clark, you have to keep this side of yourself a secret.
You just have to decide what kind of man you want to grow up to be, Clark.
You have to decide what kind of man you want to grow up to be. You told him that he was right to a...
Yeah, that kind of goes against the whole, don't save me.
Well, I was talking about, maybe you shouldn't have saved that busload of children.
Well, maybe means more so that it's like his choice, but he explicitly was like, do not save me, Clark. It's like, oh, shouldn't it be my choice?
That ship that appeared last night, I'm the one they're looking for.
Oh. I like that he gulps rather than being like, what do you mean? Like, you're an alien?
No. But this general's odd. Even if I surrender...
Very subtle shot composition here, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, look,
and it's
in the
not
background.
the last time. It's not the last
Jorbas.
time in this film.
Oh god, no. There's a lot of... That's what he gets made fun of.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's something that you should make fun of him for, because it's really basic. It's not clever.
Zod can't be trusted. Problem is, I'm not sure if the people of Earth can be either.
I don't believe that the world is broken, because when we say the world, we're really talking about people.
I'm not sure if the people of Earth can be either.
And it's always been my belief that people, at their core, are good.
I'm not sure if the people of Earth can be either.
The grace of mankind is everywhere. You just have to open your eyes.
I'm not sure if the people of Earth can be either.
Humanity has a limitless potential for good.
I'm not sure if the people of Earth can be either.
Oh,
Wow.
okay. Wow. You trust him enough to
Oh,
tell...
oh, you weren't even going to listen to what I have to say?
Why did you come to this guy? Did you not want his advice, or...
Or do you just want to talk to him and then leave once you said your piece?
The priest dude is like, oh, you just...
shitty advice and then we're done?
You just want to have a little cry?
Guys, what are you doing?
Wait, so what are the logistics here? He just sat here for a while waiting for him?
You've got our attention. Maybe you gave him a phone call. Hey, is this the U.S. Army?
What makes you think she's here?
You
don't play games.
You speaking loud enough?
I'll surrender.
There's no way he can hear
What?
you.
Guarantee Lois is.
I don't have super hearing.
What?
Can you speak up?
Dude, that's so bright. I don't know why they did that.
Could you move to the left? You're right behind us. You know this. You can see us squinting.
Everything's so blue.
And
That's
so
crazy.
sterile.
What's the S stand for?
Oh, it's the Order of the Snake. We go...
It's not. On my world, it means hope.
Your world is Earth.
Your world is Earth.
Your world is Earth.
Yeah, I know.
It's actually,
grown up
it's
here.
not really that complicated of a little symbol. It's pretty, I bet a lot of aliens would have an S.
He's like, why are you getting so hung up on a fucking
He
S?
was going to call him Superman before she got cut off. How cute.
Oh.
Nice S.
Excuse me?
Right here. He's strong, he flies, he's the Nietzschean fantasy ideal all wrapped up in a red cape, the Superman.
Superman. You won't need it.
Sir, you can't expect us to not take precautions. You could be carrying some kind of alien pathogen.
Been here for 33 years, Doctor. Haven't infected anyone yet.
That you know of. We have legitimate security concerns.
Do you think that they made it so that he's been here for 33 years because that's when Jesus, like, that's how old Jesus
that's
was
how
when he
long
was
his-
crucified?
No, I'm
I
sure that's a
believe that
coincidence.
for sure.
You're scared of me because you can't control me. You don't, and you never will. But that doesn't mean I'm your enemy.
Then who is? Zod?
The people who want to blow up your planet,
Yeah,
those would be
of
the
course.
ones. You're bad at identifying the enemy for a general. I'm just saying.
Do what you have to do, General.
Oh.
Okay.
Thank you
For what?
Why'd you drop me off here?
for believing in me.
Did they delete a scene in the middle there?
They do that a lot in this movie.
Just hard cut to the next scene.
Well, if I'm the military, like, yeah, this is the one the aliens want, and he wants Lois Lane free, I'm like, Lois Lane's free. I literally don't care. Just Lois Lane's free. Please save Earth.
Wait, are we... Is this a relationship?
They barely know each other.
They've had a whole 2 scenes
I
together.
mean, I
guys.
understand
This-
why
this is
she's,
much-
you know, gushing, but I just don't get what the connection really is. That's all.
Come.
Feels like they should have had that conversation behind the barriers. In front of the barriers feels like when
Let's
you're
have
going
this.
to
Yeah,
war.
let's have this discussion out here.
Do it, Superman. Do the thing. What are we doing? Oh, hey. This planet is under my protection. Fuck you. That's a weird-looking ship.
Looks like a beetle.
Yeah. Not a strong phallus, you know?
See, they already look evil. Look at them.
Yeah, I'm like, are we the baddies?
Again, the Geiger influence feels it.
Yeah.
Like when they slowly walk toward him, like, just wait, hang on. Hi.
Are you the ranking officer here?
I am.
General Zod would like this woman to accompany me.
Wow.
You asked for the alien. You didn't say anything about one of our own.
Shall I tell the general you're unwilling to comply?
No, just answer the question.
I don't care what you tell him.
It's all right.
He said, I don't care what
I'll
you
go.
tell the general of the space army that's threatening to destroy Earth.
Who allowed that guy to speak on behalf of
Why
humans?
are generals in these why how are the stupidest idiotic motherfuckers ever in the universe?
Yeah, they couldn't
like
have.
in these
They couldn't have said we would appreciate an explanation as to why you would like to abduct one of our own. And then she's like, we will threaten you otherwise. Like, well, as long as they're going with that alien that we trust, it's up to her. And if she agrees, fine. But instead, he's like, fuck you, lol.
guys, they've got the bigger stick here.
It is a weird pattern we've noticed with generals just being shit. Remember General Hux?
The atmospheric composition on our ship is not compatible with humans. You will need to wear a breather beyond.
I guess keep that in mind when.
Ew. Oh, hey, cool.
That's useful.
By the way, can we have a look at this technology when this is all over? Because we would really.
Yeah, like, by the way, yeah, I mean, just a little bit, just a little thing here and there, because we can use some help, you know?
Just a peek.
Yeah, just fast tracking it. You know?
Some scientists are like, oh my god, is this like using microchips? Like, how does this work?
You have no idea how long we've been searching for you.
I take it you're
the Phantom
Zod.
General Zod.
No, just Zod.
All right, Feora. We can forgive Cal any lapses in decorum. He's a stranger to our ways. This should be cause for celebration.
On my planet, generals are fucking retarded, so.
You wouldn't want to be a general. Is he losing his power?
Strange.
What's happening?
Oh.
He's rejecting our ship's atmospherics. You spent a lifetime adapting to Earth's ecology, but you never adapted to ours.
Yeah, your planet exploded.
Whatever's happening to him has to run its course.
No, give him
What?
a breather like me.
Dude, toss him into space, he'd be better off, right?
Well, seemingly, yeah, because he can survive in space.
Dude, I like when he's like, let it run its course. It's like he's dying.
Wait, he just coughed up blood.
Why wouldn't they knew he'd have to do?
I guess they know it, yeah.
Why wouldn't he have been doing that when he entered the ship that had a suit? Because wouldn't that have the
Well,
Kryptonian atmospherics in it as well?
It has a delay. It has a delay on it.
I guess the more fundamental thing is if he can survive in space, he clearly doesn't need to breathe. So I don't understand why atmospheric composition would ever be a problem for him.
Yeah.
Protect our civilization and save our planet.
How is he dreaming about
I
this?
and my fellow officers were sentenced to the Phantom Zone.
Yeah.
Phantom Zone.
I'll have to say the Phantom Zone is pretty edgy.
The destruction of our world freed us.
Wait.
Oh, so when the planet blew up, that freed them for some reason.
Wow, that's a fucking oversight.
Oh, because it blew up the portal, I guess?
Well, no, you can go
Wow.
anywhere.
Why would that have had that effect?
Shortest
Wouldn't that just
imprisonment
trap them?
ever.
Also, why
Wouldn't
haven't
that just trap them?
How come they didn't age?
So does that mean that like if everyone in Krypton was sent to the Phantom Zone, that they'd all be alive right now?
Yeah, anyone who was ever put there.
So
now they're
again, I
back.
will remind you guys that when they offered the choice, I would have taken the freezing.
So they went to the old colonial outpost and they're all dead.
Why?
But all we found was death.
Why?
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 Cut off from Krypton, these outposts withered and died long ago.
Why?
Why would they not be self-sustaining?
We salvaged what we could. Armor, weapons, even a world engine. For 33 years, we prepared.
Why didn't they use that world engine to convert that planet? Why do you need to breathe on it?
Yeah, and
Why didn't they use that?
Why would Earth be the key? Like, what about all those other fucking planets?
Yeah.
Earth is not unique.
No, not on a
And
galactic
now it's
scale.
within your
No.
power to save what remains of your race. On Krypton, the genetic template for every being yet to be born is encoded in the Registry of Citizens. Your father stole the registry's codex and stored it in the capsule that brought you here.
For what purpose?
So that Krypton can live again on Earth.
Wait, why did Jor-El do that?
Yeah, why did he do that?
Because if
Yeah.
the only end to that is to terraform another planet and allow Kryptonians to live again. He might have wanted to be a
But
bit more
also,
specific.
worthwhile to remember, I don't care about spoilers in this case. Later on in the film, he takes off the helmet, so clearly he doesn't need it to live on Earth.
Why is Zod presenting himself as an evil villain to
I was
this
about
guy
to
when
say,
he
look
wants
at
to get him
this.
to cooperate?
Look at the visual he
Just
just
wait.
gave him. It blows up the whole fucking Earth.
A foundation has to be built on something.
Oh my god!
Why would you do, what is this?
Jesus, mate. This is
Just
not a
say,
convincing...
hey, our people, because there's so few of us left now, we need your genetic information to save us. Could we have that, please?
Then what
Can I please ask, how is this scene
How would that
happening?
convince him?
How is this scene
Is this a
happening?
delusion or a
Is he plugged into his brain?
programmed hallucination?
Oh my god, Zach, seriously.
Yeah.
Why would
Jesus.
Zod show him this?
What a terrible way to convince anyone of anything.
Reminds
evil,
me of
give
the
what I
mom
want.
in Hill House trying to like drag Luke into
yeah.
the grave. Like,
Yeah. See, the only way I justify stuff like that is it's not that from her POV. From her POV, she's like grabbing his hand and being like, come with us, honey. And to him, it's like horrible. But in this case, the fuck Zod.
What a shitty movie.
So, does it take X amount of time to just adjust to the atmosphere? Like, is he back to normal now?
Well, evidently not, because he's trapped.
Because I was gonna say, like, I'm guessing Zod can do the same on Earth, he just needs X amount of time, I don't know.
Didn't Nerdrotic say that Zod was the best DCEU villain?
Well, he
Not
might
Max
be.
Lord?
He might be, because they're all so bad.
Remember, Zach...
But Max Lord.
Well, we like Max Lord, but there's still problems with Max Lord.
wait,
Max
so
Lord's
if
better than Zod.
I
Surely.
mean, well, let the movie finish, then yeah. I don't know, because he might get even worse, I'm just saying. I mean, I'll go as far as saying I really do like Max Lord, so you're probably right, actually.
There's no way that Zod's better than Max Lord as like an antagonist.
The
There's
problem
no
is just
way.
the middle portion of an 84 when Max is acting really fucking strange, you know? Oh. Why is she still
Why did they
alive?
bring her here?
Ow,
Why is she
why?
here?
Are
Yeah,
you,
why
why
is
are
she
you
Well, no, wait. Is she supposed to be alive or dead? Just kill her if
Yeah,
she's
like,
useless.
what is the
Person's
point
villain?
of having her here?
Well, yeah, why are they keeping her, I guess, is the question.
Oh,
Is it
man,
because they know
how
she's
lucky.
leveraged just in case for?
Wait. When you say how lucky, what do you mean?
She has the,
Well,
the
just
key.
if they hadn't brought her here so that Superman could give her the key that she could put in to do
What?
whatever with, this
Wow.
couldn't have happened.
why
It
aren't they
was
putting
over.
her in like a square room with like
Why-
nothing in it?
Why is she allowed
Why
to
do they
move
put
around
her in a
freely?
cell with this thing in
I guess they don't have any surveillance either.
Or know that this key exists?
I guess.
What's it gonna
not.
do?
But why would this possibly
It
be the
opens the
holding room?
airlock.
She just gets blasted out of Oh, hey. Why did you activate it, you bitch?
It's like the police, like a police holding cell having a USB port in it. That's
Yeah.
like super
Yeah.
important. That like leads straight into the police mainframe. You know what I mean?
I designed the ship. I could modify it.
I designed the ship. I have all the USB ports in the holding cells.
We can't send them back to the Phantom Zone.
How?
I can teach you, and in turn, you can teach Cal.
No, you just do it. You're the construct on the ship. Also, that didn't work the first time. Kill him.
Whoa. Yeah, so, I mean, so Zod in totality is, he wants Kryptonians to live, he's gonna fuck up Earth to get it. That's about it, right?
Yeah, that's all I really got.
And the only other comment I'd have on his character
Then
is
why
he
would
was
you
a real...
change the atmosphere if it alerts them?
Wait, what? What? He can do this?
But she just took the key out of the ship. It's okay.
I guess she's just
He
injected him now.
He
yeah.
said he uploaded himself into the mainframe.
Ah, right. Okay.
Well then, you fucking idiots. Okay, so now I have a question. Did they know this would happen? I guess not. They probably should have.
I hope.
So you can conclude then it takes about 20 minutes to adjust to whatever atmosphere?
Maybe.
Well, even less
I like
than
this.
that. It's
I like
only
this
been
Mass Effect music.
I don't know why they need to terraform.
Oh,
it.
you
Wow,
guys
how are you
suck.
How is she so good at this?
Damn.
She's a journalist.
You know, you'd think that all these Kryptonians would be like, please, no, this is like the future of our race. Please, this means so much to us.
Remember,
Thanks for closing those doors.
drives were essential in stopping them.
Okay, so why did Superman give her the USB?
Yes.
Wow.
Wait, why isn't he helping her?
Yeah. What?
Wow.
That was very close.
I'm sorry. So Lois Lane actually bested a Kryptonian in combat like that. I don't buy that.
Several.
I don't buy that in the least.
Wow. Hey, she's a journalist.
You gotta deal with it.
Where's Zod?
chilling.
He went down to Earth, right?
Are they not concerned about Superman? Do they not
He's
think?
in the holodeck masturbating.
I guess they figured he'd be okay, you know?
Oh.
What it meant to be human first, so that one day, when the time was right, you could be the bridge between two peoples.
And he will be free. Free to forge his own destiny.
What it meant to be human first, so that one day, when the time was right, you could be the bridge between two peoples.
What people?
But it doesn't... Okay.
They all died because they
You
lost
know,
Krypton or
Jor-El,
something.
you seem to be giving me a lot of commands for someone who said I'm going to choose my own destiny.
You can save all of them.
Or I can let them die. Do I listen to you or my other dad?
Oh, what the fuck?
In fairness, guys, T-posing is a signal of power.
True.
she had mild concern. I'm really getting a lot of just like, Jesus Christ, Superman? Really? This movie, man. Oh my god. Please don't hurt me, Superman.
Not how fire
That's
works.
not how that works, fuck.
It's alien fire.
He's just holding like a charred corpse and he's like, fuck.
Also, you can fly. You can just fly her away from the fire.
Just to be clear, so far the biggest character development we've had is Ginger Kid.
The fat ginger kid, yeah. It was achieved in a couple of shots.
Ah, there.
Please let it be dead. It would just be so funny. Wait, that's the
He's just holding
crater.
a skeleton.
That's the crater.
Yeah,
Should
so
be a
that's
lot bigger
horseshit.
than that.
That's dumb.
See how fucking fast that thing was going?
Plummeting from outer space, too.
Give me a shovel in an hour and I can do that.
I didn't want to tell them anything about you, but they did something to me. They looked inside my mind.
It's okay, Lois. They did the same thing to me.
Oh, do you love each other now?
We'll see. He saved her life, and I don't really know what else. Whoa!
I feel like,
People need me.
I feel like that would blow her away, if you know what I mean.
I feel like Superman could have
Man,
gotten
lucky!
He could have gotten like underneath the escape pod and then like slowly.
that's
Look at
really
the
edgy.
look at the design. It's not that I hate the design. It's just it feels so unsuitable.
It's so evil.
Where is it?
Go to hell.
Really?
Oh, okay.
She's quite brave, huh?
Whoa!
Why are you being such a dick?
Why are you making this happen to Martha Kent?
Do you want to lure Superman here? Is that the key?
Now, big question
Wow.
right now, as we'll see in a second. Why are you able to do that? You didn't live on Earth.
And
You
also-
didn't absorb the radiation of the sun.
And she's also not currently dealing with it. She's got a whole thing. So,
Suit
yeah,
on.
how is she doing this?
Yeah.
This is supposed to be normies. You're not being normies.
The Codex is not here.
That was really
Dude,
bad.
what the fuck? Why?
Where has he hidden it?
Oh no.
Hidden the what?
How the fuck would I know what you're
What
talking
is
about?
that? We.
Alright, okay. So, yeah, we've definitely veered into a pattern in this movie that's like, Jesus Christ, man.
Superman.
Oh
just
my God.
destroyed multiple silos. I mean,
That's at least one dead person.
Yeah, we might have some dead people.
they could have been fueling up their
Oh no, his suit's all flumpy.
So now he has to adjust or something.
Wow, you burnt his cape off. How could you? Wait, you pull it off like that? Wait, so now he's fucked for 20 minutes, right?
I guess.
At least initially, yeah.
Whoa.
Wait, so you take it off to get powerful, but what about her?
Well, no, she was fine. She just, you know, it's fine. Okay, so this will be the time you fuck him up.
Also, you don't know that your mum's safe at the moment.
Nope.
Yeah, there's like more people.
He doesn't know how if all the people are safe, yeah. Oh, hey, Ship. I didn't spot you there.
Hey, hold your senses, buddy!
I was busy talking shit to Zod.
Quick, grab Zod. He wasn't prepared for the thing that he knew about and said... Why wouldn't you fuckers want to get used
Go
to
get
Earth's
him.
atmosphere if this was the whole idea? Like, if it takes 20
Yeah.
minutes, just sit down in some
Why would
distinct
you...
area.
Yeah.
Superman, go get him. Go get him, Superman.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can
go
fly,
fuck him
get
up.
him.
Fuck him up.
Alright,
Oh,
well,
okay.
I guess they get to go.
Could have lasered them even from where you were standing. Oh no, this reminds me of Infinity War.
Oh, yeah. it does.
Big Chungus and
Infinity War's
Squidward.
better.
Infinity War's fucking awesome, so...
Yeah.
Get lost,
Oh,
Squidward.
I wouldn't have walked there myself.
It's not safe.
We know, thank you.
Yeah, I think they know that already.
Get inside. It's not safe. Get inside. It's not safe. It's not safe. It's not safe.
That ain't gonna help you.
I like it's like it's not safe. Thank you, man who burst through gas station.
He's the biggest threat so far.
So yeah, Wonder Woman and Batman should be involved already.
Oh yeah.
And Martian Manhunter.
Yep. And whoever else is in this universe is gonna get added in retroactively.
You know you've got yourself a good movie when you zoom in on their fist closing.
Like
Fuck them up.
I mean, the Flash is active too, right?
I don't know about the
I guess
Flash,
we'll find
but-
out.
Oh, and Atlantis is around. Why aren't
Yeah.
they doing anything?
Aquaman's been around for a while.
I guess Atlantis are like, this is human affairs. I don't know if that's what they think.
I feel like terraforming Earth.
Oh
That's
well,
gotta cause
in
some
fairness,
problems.
do they know about that yet?
Oh, I guess they'll find out though.
They
should
will, yeah.
show up at the end of the movie.
Whoa!
What? What? Are you shitting me?
So they have powers, but they don't get.
How can he jump? How can he jump on the jumping on the planes?
Hey, thank you, Superman, for actually fucking doing something.
Not the IHOP.
Crashed her into a fucking restaurant, dude. Oh no, Fat Gingerman.
Get ready for some cringe dialogue, guys.
How many times did this ginger guy, his path is really crosses Clark Kent? Jesus Christ.
Dude, I work here, you dick splash.
Listen, cock. I said cock.
Clark.
Look, cock, you need to actually pay attention.
This should not be a fair fight.
No.
How is she so strong?
So,
They've also-
laser her, please.
So there's people inside the IHOP, but conveniently they've only damaged the booths where there's no people around.
Yep. All the booths that were destroyed had no one in them.
And if you didn't hear what she said, we don't have morality and you do. That makes us better.
What?
What?
The fact that you possess a sense of morality and we do not gives us an evolutionary advantage. And if history has proven anything, it is that evolution always wins.
Dude, combo that with the religious elements, and I'm getting a vibe here.
Yeah, her logic is that they're more evolved because they don't have morality, and
That's
Superman
not-
does. And that's no, I know that's stupid.
How are you losing? Use your lasers, fucking hell.
Combo comp.
He's just knocked out. Like, ah, fuck, I'm out. I don't like this. I like fighting people who are
They
really
survived
shitty.
a warthog strafe. Guys, those M4s
Yeah,
ain't doing much.
there's no chance. Give up.
What's going on? Why is he so poopy?
Yeah, I don't understand.
He should be kicking their asses like he's been on Earth for so much longer.
Why won't he use his lasers on any of them in any way?
It's weird.
Dude, this is everyone's getting killed. The scale of destruction is so fucking crazy.
Yeah, and it gets worse.
Oh look, finally. Oh my god, you suck.
Oh, that looked like it did something.
That's what I mean. Like he took this long to try it because, of course, he's like Mando all over again. That's not gonna do anything.
They're like, what about the guy in blue that we clearly know to talk, you know?
Superman, stop him. Superman, oh, okay, never mind. Good job, Superman. What a sh.
Well, hold on.
Well, okay. Yeah. Oh, dude, he's dead. He's still dead. What about the helicopter?
Nice little detail.
Yeah.
What about those guys? Superman, save him, please. Well, let's hope they're okay.
It did explode. I'm impressed.
They probably
Hey,
survived
let's
that,
not
yeah.
take cover, guys. Let's
Well, one
get
of them
out in the middle of the road.
Uh-oh.
It clearly
Where-
ain't working, buddy.
Where's Superman? Where is Superman? Okay, they're dead.
Yeah.
Dead.
Jesus.
Dead. Dead.
Oh, that.
Oh, God.
I know. Look at the bullets are coming from both sides. The army guys are shooting each other.
Okay,
Yeah, but considering their
wait.
leadership, you know.
We care about this guy because we vaguely know him.
Just north of my position. This will be danger close. Copy. Danger close.
Oh, this will be danger close, not like all that other shit we'd be doing.
Oh, this'll do it. We got it, guys.
So remember how quickly she took
Really?
out all the other army men that were shooting at her?
I mean,
Notice how she's gonna take her sweet time with this particular guy?
Superman,
Because,
your
you know,
lasers
he's an
did
actor, but-
something. Please use them.
yeah, they clearly did something.
Oh my god! Holy shit, a knife. Wow. Oh, that's not fair. If you think that's fair, that's not fair.
A good death has its own reward.
I mean, okay.
What?
What a strange moment. Though, to be honest with you, I'd feel pretty badass knife fighting an alien that's way stronger than me.
Yeah.
I mean, like, even if I lose, this is pretty cool.
For every human you save, we will kill 1 million more.
Man, now's the time to take her out, alright? She's not doing too great.
Is this like a moral problem for Superman? Like, he doesn't want to kill him?
Well, Superman generally...
Wait, what the fuck? Jesus. Wait, what? Why didn't she get out of the way?
Because she can hold up her hand?
But she was on the... She looked big.
Jeez, so much. Yeah.
Oh, there's still
Can
someone
I
in the
just-
background.
I
There's
just
out there
wanna
going
say,
down the road.
when
FedEx made a
people-
promise, damn it.
When people reference the mass destruction in this film... This is not the scene they reference.
This is not yet.
We have not.
there
That's
yet.
crazy.
We have not gotten to the mass destruction yet.
Smallville, look at it, it's destroyed.
So I'm going to be honest. Superman did not do a good job in this one.
No,
Look how many people are dead. He
Pretty
could have tried
awful,
way harder.
actually.
He saved one dude who probably got killed straight away.
And I wish I could say it was through naivety or an inability to, like, a lack of skill, but it was just him being an idiot.
He could have tried a lot
The amount
harder,
of times he threw people into civilian areas.
Remember how, like, Iron Man tried really hard to get Hulk out of the city when he went crazy? Everybody out!
Hey man, I think that Age of Ultron scene is really good. I fight people on it a lot of the time. One of the big criticisms is that it's too orange.
Yeah, well, this movie's too blue.
I'm looking forward to us going over BVS because BVS has an awareness of how a lot of people complained that Superbad was arbitrarily...
I think it's even Anderson Cooper who says, like, everyone's gone home for the day, don't worry about it.
Yeah, everybody's gone. It's not like in New York there's a bunch of people in downtown all the time.
It tells you something, right? Because it was only in response to criticism that they had people comment, oh, these places are totally free of civilians, which means in this film, Zack wasn't really thinking about that. He was like, oh, well, I mean, you know, civilians, collateral damage, it's a thing.
There's a truck in the living room. Watch your step.
Mom, you really, you let this place, you know...
Yeah, things went to shit after I left.
Yeah, well, you let your dad die. What?
You also let all those people in Smallville die. What?
You know, I got strangled by an alien, Clark. Where were you?
Zod said this codex he's looking for can actually bring my people back.
Who cares?
I don't know if I want any more of your people, dear, just to be honest.
I did like your new friend.
You know, dear, your
Your
people are psychopaths. Ugh.
Krypton is not sending their best.
I know how to stop them.
You know how to
is it
stop
you
them.
bribe?
Clark knows how to stop them. Sever their fucking ships in two by using your lasers.
We'll just fly through them like Captain Marvel.
Yeah, I mean, Captain Marvel's a bit of a brute, but she would definitely solve this problem faster than he will.
Jor-El took the codex, the DNA of 1 billion people, and he bonded it within his son's individual cells. All of Krypton's heirs living, hidden in one refugee's body.
And he will be free. Free to forge his own destiny.
All of Krypton's heirs hidden in one refugee's body.
What?
That is weird.
That's odd.
Yep.
How do we access that data?
Did he like copy and paste that somewhere else?
Does Kal-El need to be alive for us to extract the codex from his cells?
No.
He doesn't need to
I
be
feel like he
alive.
would need to be alive.
I feel
Because
like
cells die.
Yeah, I was gonna say something happens to cells when you're not alive, my good man. Also, cells regenerate, so like, are they just constantly attached?
And also,
Whatever.
they took blood from him. Was that not enough? I guess.
Only a portion of the people.
Oh, the portion of the codex. Yeah.
Imagine they sold it to him that way. They were like, we need a blood sample to save our people, and we will leave.
Release the world engine.
He allows them.
It's time for a nuke.
Why didn't they kill him when they had the chance? These fucking idiots.
Yeah.
Did they establish why they need to terraform Earth at all if they can just adjust to it?
They want to, I don't know, they just want it to be Krypton instead of having everybody be, well, I guess the sun would still give them powers.
I was gonna say, look at Superman.
Just keep
It ends up.
keep it as it is. Why would you want to fuck
Yeah.
up with the planet?
I was about to. Oh, humans have so many things in place already for resource management and production. Why would you blow
Just
up the
like
whole
live
fucking
there
planet?
with people.
Well, because remember, Jor-El said Krypton was less hospitable, so surely it would be better if it
Yeah.
was more
Yeah,
hospitable.
don't nuke it.
Like, have you seen Krypton? It's like shit. Not
It's
like
pretty
now, but
shitty,
back in the
yeah.
day, it used.
And if you don't bother terraforming it, you won't make enemies of the entire planet.
Is Wonder Woman
Why
really
just
watching
live
this on the
there?
news and she just doesn't give a fuck?
We actually have a lot of space, and we could really use your technology.
Yeah, I feel like
Man,
a deal
it's
could be
ruined.
made.
Like everyone wins here.
Oh no, he's Metropolis. Also, why did one of
God.
them launch and dig into the site and this one slowly enters it?
I wonder.
So they want it to be an ominous shot.
I think that's probably true, but I think the real reason is that if it did shoot in really hard, that's millions dead. Potentially.
Yeah, probably. That thing's huge.
Guys, it's time to leave.
We are suddenly doing a bit of Independence Day, huh? So Superman, just push it back into space. How about that? So, this is the movie, I believe, that started the trend of giant blue lasers, right?
No, Avengers.
Iron Man,
had
I think,
had one.
started giant blue lasers.
No, wait, sorry. I don't mean the first instance of a blue laser. I mean the movie that made people start noticing the amount of blue lasers in superhero movies. I think it was this one.
Wonder Woman, she kills Ares with the blue shocky
That's
thing.
right.
Yep, and Avengers, they obviously opened the portal with a giant blue laser. So, Suicide Squad, there's a giant blue laser.
Alright, guys, get ready for the destruction.
Oh my, oh, that's people.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of dead people.
So,
Jesus Christ.
the world will never be the same.
No.
So, like, in universe, why is Zod being such a dick?
Terraforming involves destroying the planet. I gotta say, I need to talk to Zod about his terraforming units. I'd be like, this isn't
Like,
very
but-
efficient.
Yeah, it seems like you're actually doing counterproductive here.
Somehow they're increasing the Earth's mass.
Why?
Clouding the atmosphere with particulates.
Why?
So, they're making the gravity and all that crappier somehow.
Out of curiosity, was it just by chance that this happened to land right in the middle of Metropolis?
So they put one in the Indian Ocean, I guess on the other side of the Earth geographically.
Why would you
is
turn Earth into
Metropolis.
Krypton?
Yeah, but like, of all the
I don't
places to
get it.
place to, was Metropolis really the one it ended up being?
Let's put it this way. It's a lot more likely that if you put it somewhere, the other place would be nowhere. It'd just be the middle of like a desert or the middle of the forest.
Likely that two places are nowhere, but
That's what I mean. How boring
be a
this movie would
field or
be
the
if it were
ocean.
just two pieces of ocean and it was
In
just
the ocean, yeah.
You don't get to see millions of people screaming as buildings fall on them.
I feel like nuke immediately, right? Like
It's-
that would be the first plan.
I think humans would absolutely launch nukes if it was in danger of destroying the
Yeah.
entire world.
Well, it's like one city versus all of Earth.
You know
I feel
what?
like
I
that's-
think it would be a
yeah.
cool moment where the fucking president of America phones China. It's like, dude, we're doing this. We're gonna team up.
Yeah.
Your
no,
best nuke,
why would you
mine."
want to create a black hole next to Earth or around Earth? No,
Wait,
that
they wanna
sounds like
create a
really
black
bad
hole?
idea.
Something called a phantom drive. It bends space. Zod ship uses the same technology, and if we can make the two drives collide with one another,
A singularity can be created.
like a black hole. Yes.
No, you don't want that's bad. That's really bad. That's worse than what they're doing.
You are about to enter the world of the universe's ultimate killer.
There's like one guy who's like, let me tell you about black holes.
Put a black hole near something, and immediately it starts ripping it apart.
You guys know what black holes are?
There's a star in there. Could just as easily be our sun, and it is being pulled apart by a black hole.
Like, they're not actually black holes.
Quietly, our battered world disintegrates and is consumed. And all that is left is the black hole drifting through space.
Can't he just take out Zod? Why does he
Can't
have
you
to
just
create a
fly up
black
to the
hole?
ship and like break their ship?
Well,
why
Yeah,
can't you
can
just break their
stop wasting
ship?
your time? Just stop wasting time here.
What has he
Just
been
go.
doing this
Go.
whole fucking
go
time?
go to the ship and punch it.
What has he been doing this whole time?
You don't have time to be talking. You got to be working.
Unironically,
People are dying.
what was that 10 minutes of time? What was Superman doing?
Is that thing in Metropolis mech? Yep, there we go.
Oh
Look
my
at it.
good God. You know, I
Wow.
might go as far as saying
People up and down.
this
What
is surely dealing irreparable damage to Earth. If it's going through the center, I don't know.
Well,
would
Earth
be
is really
Batman. I would
big.
stay in Gotham too.
Yeah, but isn't
Fuck
it
that
some?
shit.
Didn't they imply like there's some kind of process that's happening that goes through the core?
Yeah, but it seems to be spreading. You can see like it's starting to expand. I guess it needs to wrap around all of Earth, so I guess it's gonna take a while. I
Fuck
don't know.
me, man. I want to talk to Zod for a bit. I need to really go over this plan with him. Can you just
Same with
terraform the moon at
Why is
least?
she even here?
Why do you have
She's
to
a
terraform
journalist.
anything?
Hey, that's
Why is Lois here?
that is a great question for every single Zack Snyder DCEU movie. Why the fuck is Lois Lane here? Oh no. Wait, so he's going through his tisms again?
He's doing it on purpose though now, I think.
He's trying to get over it, I guess. Wouldn't it have made more sense?
Man, you got over it real quick.
Oh wow, okay.
Oh, but so Superman's gonna kick your ass. He's had a lot more practice.
This is what I mean. They made it seem like the fact that Superman has been here for 33 years means nothing. You just
Even
needed to
though
be here
it
for
should mean a
hours,
lot.
maybe even minutes.
Why do you want your planet to be like Krypton? Krypton
Sucks.
exploded.
Yeah, I know.
Krypton looked pretty crappy.
Listen, make a
I
deal
gotta
with the
admit.
humans. We'll live on this, distant and empty piece of Earth in exchange for some information. Fuck with us and we'll destroy you.
Haven't given up lecturing me, have you? Even in death.
I will not let you use the Codex like this.
Command key I have entered is revoking your authority.
Oh, okay.
This ship
Well,
is
all right
now
then.
under
Oh.
my control.
Okay, I we had that.
Dude, this fucking imagery for a Superman movie. Holy god. Look at that.
Go and punch it. Go and punch it.
Well... Wait, what is that?
That's too simple.
What the fuck is this?
It's a
What
Doc
the-
Ock tentacle.
What the hell?
Why is this a feature
They
of
have-
this thing?
Why? I feel so annoyed that nobody's done anything for so long. It's so nuts. Why did it take the US government this long? You understand, America likes blowing shit up pretty quick.
But look, gravity don't work so well.
Oh,
so
it's
the
only it's
missiles
only
aren't
fucking
working.
erasing New York City's equivalent. It's fine. Just arrive on your own time.
Or just hit it from the top, you idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, you're missing!
Why are you still in this city? Why the fuck haven't you gotten out of here?
Well, I think that's going to be a problem in Batman v Superman as well. Like, why didn't they leave?
Oh no, the weird shit has grabbed. Use your lasers! Isn't the whole idea with Superman his most powerful weapon is his laser eyes?
His laser eyes are pretty good. Oh,
Why would
look
you
at that. Good job,
do it like
guys.
that? What is wrong
Yeah,
with you?
You were so close!
Do you know what a projectile is and why we call it that? Guys, your method of evacuation is questionable.
You're running towards it!
That's the wrong direction! Wait, where are they going?
You want to start running. You want to start running.
Hey guys, now is the time to move out of the way.
Don't look at it, run!
Run. Preferably to the left or right, but...
Yeah.
Oh, those guys are fucked.
From the Stormtrooper school of running away from things, alright?
Hey, Prometheus predates it, come on.
Our people can coexist.
So we can suffer through years of pain trying to adapt like your son has?
He won't let me in. The world's too big, Mom. Then make it small. Pretend it's an island. Then swim towards it, honey.
Years of pain! It's like 20 minutes!
This is so stupid.
So we can suffer through years of pain? I mean, a child could do it.
I feel like waging war on the planet might involve years of pain too, but what do I know?
My son is twice the man you were.
Oh, you did not just say that to me.
Wow, no, I'm like 4 times the man that he plus 1.
Tell that to Zod snapped neck.
I will harvest the Codex from your son's corpse.
He cuts him off. That wouldn't work that way. I'm sorry, is anybody on our planet thinking that Zod is in any way understandable as a villain? He's a fucking moron.
He's a Kryptonian supremacist. That's
Yeah, but like that
basically
doesn't
who he is.
explain his fucking crazy attitude and,
No, I
and
know
actions
it,
in this
I know
movie.
it.
What
Because
is this
he's-
fucking crazy machine?
Why is it even capable of doing this?
Superman, use your lasers. How about that? It might work. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I can't believe this amount of the movie's been taken up by Superman versus nanotech Snake. Like, when was this a thing? Wait, what is that laser doing?
Sending
Oh, he's gonna go to
gravity and
China.
stuff, I guess.
Is he
Yeah.
going through Earth? Whoops.
Keep going.
No, they gotta look at stuff, Rex.
How
Oh,
did you
wow.
know
Lucky you didn't get squashed, huh?
I can't get free. I'm stuck.
It's okay. We'll get you out of there, all right? You just sit tight.
No, don't leave me. Please don't leave me.
We're not gonna leave you.
Well, I have to go get like a thing to free you. Hold
Do you
on.
want me to help you or not, you stupid bitch? What? Okay.
Dude, it's really heavy, probably. Alright.
Oh, they're so done for.
Yeah, if I was her, I'd be like, y'all gotta leave me. Y'all gotta go.
I don't even know that they can make it if they left her, you know?
Yeah.
Probably not.
The vibe I'm getting is they wanted the stakes of even arguably Infinity War in their Iron Man.
Yeah.
Because like even Avengers it's an invading army. It's not the Earth is about to be destroyed. Also, it's weird to combo up these two scenes because the stakes of one are much larger than the stakes of the other. We don't even know who that woman is. Grabbing my hand makes me feel safe. What is he doing?
He's preparing for a...
Yeah.
I swear to God, if he just flies through the ship and destroys it, I'm going to be very annoyed.
Well,
they're
prepare
dead
to
by
be
now,
annoyed.
right?
Good thing he's taken this long to try this out, right?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck off.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Well,
that's it. That's it.
So,
Oh, and they're all fine.
you
even
know,
though they'd
Captain
definitely
Marvel
be dead.
destroying the ship by riding through it is annoying, not because it was something she could do and did do, it was just that the stakes were kind of ruined with it. At least Captain Marvel did it the moment she arrived, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, like, all he had to do was...
Ride through it, that was it.
So, like, the first thing I suggested he did was fly up and punch it?
Yeah,
that was actually...
I was sitting
that was
here talking about lasers when I didn't think of the obvious, which was, I don't know, just walk through it.
I can't... So,
Fly through it and hit it really hard. That's all you gotta
should we
do.
be underwater now, or did the water not fill it back up, or...
Oh, is he tired?
He's just a little tired now.
Oh God,
Gotta take a
Mr.
nap.
Superman.
Take a quick nap. He's had a hard day's work.
I want to watch Avengers now.
Go to bed now.
You're a Marvel fanboy.
Sorry, Marvel's better than DC movie-wise. Like, it's just a reality you'll have to deal with. Even with Black
That's
Panther,
on the outside of the ship?
Iron Man 3 and Captain Marvel is still better. Not that those movies are specifically better than this movie, just the overall.
Wrong. It's not supposed to do this.
Well, what's it supposed to
Wait,
do?
how does she know
It's
it's...
supposed to go in all the way.
What?
It's supposed to go in all the way.
How do you know that? You used it once before.
Why would you... Superman can kill one with a punch. Why are you gonna nuke this one?
I guess he still needs time to get here. I don't know.
Oh. That's bad. Man, would have been real unfortunate if they had destroyed the one that Lois is on.
Why aren't they shooting?
I mean, I like the drums.
Target that aircraft.
That's good.
Why didn't you start with that aircraft?
Wait, so you want us to target the one after the other two we already targeted and destroyed? How strange.
How
so this ship is
unfortunate.
destroyed.
Whoa,
Well,
thank
that's
goodness,
some
Superman.
in the background.
Good he took that long to fire.
If you destroy this ship, you destroy Krypton!
Motherfucker, you're just blowing up Earth.
That's okay.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Krypton had its chance!
Okay, there would have been a way better line there to be like, at the cost of Earth, or something relating to that, not, Krypton had a chance, it's fine. That's not even a good argument for why we should prevent them.
You could have said, like, Earth is my home or something.
Yeah, that's what I mean, it should be an appeal to Earth.
Damage.
Oh,
That's
no.
your fault,
movie.
That is your fault.
Dude, this series can't even have a Civil War sort of, you know, scene where fucking, what's his name, Ross is like, okay, so you have killed millions of people.
Like, remember like how big of a deal it was when they killed like a dozen people in the beginning of Civil
Yeah,
War?
I know. Like a couple dozen people
On accident?
Get killed.
It just amuses me there are
Really
people
big
out
deal.
there who think, like, your preference for Marvel is a bias. It's like, could it not possibly be that your movies are really shit?
Oh, he tilted it a little bit. Now it works.
Oh, bye.
Wow, that was unfortunate.
Guys, that's not gonna work.
I guess Rags
I
had
guess you
some
gotta
of a
try.
Yeah, like, I guess there's nothing else you can do. I suppose I would be
Yeah.
firing the gun just for the force rather than the kill.
Yeah.
Hopefully
But as
she
we can
falls
see,
off. It would be one of those things in a video game where you're shooting your guns at the enemy but you didn't know it was invincible and so you just complain. He just ran away. Like, get your knife.
Just like, fuck that shit.
Get the knife. Have a rematch.
What?
Man.
He said go, 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 but alright.
Yeah, go where? The cockpit?
What is
Like-
Superman doing right now?
He's with Zod.
Oh, wow.
Damn. What's taking that out gonna do? Oh, pushing it in? Okay.
No, putting it in.
Yeah, you
so
gotta
that
push it in to
activates
do the thing.
It's supposed to go in all the way!
Why didn't he do that like 5 minutes ago?
A good death is its own reward.
Stop him.
That's I approve.
Yeah, no, I think so.
This is a good part. How? Yeah, you're dead.
Wow. Lois Lane has plot armor.
And that's it for them.
Earth eaten by a black hole. It sounds bizarre, but we know that there are millions of these monsters out there. What we don't know is...
What an so like let's ignore the Superman, the Zod, the lore, the comic books, everything. The concept of aliens suggesting we have to terraform it is what we have to do.
Oh, by the way, you like this physics? The cars are flying into the wormhole, but she's falling down.
That makes a lot of sense.
She has to live.
And this is even better. Superman has to try really hard to escape the gravity well.
What's happening to her face?
Yeah, why isn't she getting vaporized?
She's too pretty to have her face get vaporized by the
Jesus
laser.
Christ.
What the fuck is happening?
I don't know. This is some weird shit. Oh my god, look at this hellscape.
And it's
They're
not
okay.
over yet.
They're okay.
It's not over yet.
Jesus Christ.
He saved us.
I completely forgot how utterly insane the death count is in this movie.
But remember, we're not even done yet. There's
No,
still
so
more.
once again, I would like to remind the panel here, when people reference the mass destruction... we still haven't seen the scene that people refer to.
They are kissing in the middle of all of this destruction. This is not
They didn't even develop that relationship. They just sort of...
No, this is not the low point. The
They
low
just-
point has been passed. Getting to the high point eventually.
I am so confused.
And yeah, what I was trying to say was, I'm disappointed that this concept, whether or not this is a Superman adaptation, is completely fucking wasted. Aliens that want to terraform us, we have the power to stop them.
They want to turn our planet into a shitty planet?
Well,
That
look what they've
exploded?
done. It's insane. So, Superman, I'm annoyed at you for having destroyed our terraforming equipment. I know that we're standing in a graveyard of humans, but I'm still annoyed at you.
Look at this.
Yeah, it's what you were gonna do to our planet.
It's what they have done to this
A
planet.
new Krypton in this squalor.
Why would you want to build
Squalor?
a Krypton? Krypton was
You
shitty!
created
Dude,
this squalor.
he just described Earth as a squalor. Earth is kind of gorgeous when it goes by planets, just saying.
Yeah.
Krypton was shit.
That is the sole purpose for which I was born. And every action I take, no matter how violent or how cruel,
Good dialogue.
is for the greater good.
Excellent establishment of his
good.
character.
Okay.
What he just said is one of those things that we should be saying.
And now, I have no people.
Whose
Yeah,
fault
if
is
you would have
that?
just like chilled out here with us peacefully, you would have.
My soul. That is what you have taken from me.
Wait, did you say his
Taking
soul?
my soul from me. Yeah.
Okay, so there needs to be a conversation here. Like, you don't understand how much this is your fault.
These humans you've adopted, I will take them all from you one by
Oh
one.
no.
You're a monster, God.
Oh, that looks really dumb.
We're doing an Ant-Man and the Wasp enemy dialogue.
Here we go. Alright.
Whoa.
Oh no.
By the way, this is a Wayne Enterprises building right here.
Yes, this is Bruce Wayne's building. He's not far from here, actually.
He's just
Oh my
a
god,
block
they showed
away,
it 3
actually.
times.
That's some thick lasers.
Hell yeah. This is Chad lasers.
Superman, if you had acted a little bit sooner and stopped him, this wouldn't have happened.
Wow, I can fucking do that.
I'm pretty cool, huh?
He's like, whoops, I'm out of here.
Just
I'm just not getting the sense of a Superman. I'm getting the sense of
look
God.
at the destruction.
Oh my god. Why are you people here?
Look at it.
He's
It's
still
Oh
here.
my god.
No, the foundations. Stop.
Look at it. I love how awkward it is. Hey, what's going on?
Hey, isn't it weird that our entire city's getting destroyed?
Oh, LexCorp, isn't that cute?
Hey.
Man, I hope nobody was in that building.
I don't think that was a destroyed building.
Oh, I love
so
it.
busy looking at the explosions as he gets punched.
Alright, I'm gonna say it. This was made by a fucking teenager.
Yeah. You have no time to think about the parking garage because immediately Zod comes in and starts punching him again.
God
He's
damn.
not aware of the collateral damage. I don't think he is at all.
Wee.
Oh, why?
Hey, that looks like the building the Doc Ock and Spooderman fought on in the Spooderman 2. This is a
How
bit
does
different
that
from.
work?
Oh my god, that looks so silly.
Oh, that does.
Why is he doing that? He can
Silly.
fly. Can't he fly? Why is he doing that?
I guess he can. He can just jump.
Jesus Christ! But if he can jump really far, why didn't he do that instead of just doing loads of?
Oh,
Wait.
you remembered you have lasers.
He
That's
rarely
cool.
ever uses his fucking lasers.
Who uses laser? They worked really good the one time you used them on
Yep.
them.
Bred to be a warrior, Cal. Trained my entire life to master my senses. Where did you train? On a farm!
Like a farm boy.
I love that little farm boy.
On a farm!
What's wrong with training on a farm, you racist?
On a farm!
Oh
Was
yeah,
that
he can
armor
fly
weighing
now.
him down?
Surely if you could fly with the armor, it would be better to have it than not.
Well, I mean, he's
It's
going to have
Mulan
Superman's
logic.
strength, right? Because he's going to have, like, if he's got Superman's strength, then he should be strong enough to, like, keep moving with the armor on. Like, the armor
Wow,
should
he learned
be
how to
heavy-
fly really quick.
Yeah.
Also, this officially enters into the superhero movies where they're so lame that they end up just fighting themselves, but evil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in fairness, a lot of the ones I like have this problem. I don't know what it is. Like, imagination is just fucking empty.
Batman tends to avoid it hardcore.
Yeah, Batman fights people, all kinds of crazy characters.
I think the main thing is because he's a human. It means that, like, you don't have to find somebody who's a match for him directly. You could always have someone with a
That's
match.
why you don't wear a
Well, like,
suit.
compare Iron Man versus... Well, Iron Man and Cap versus Zemo. Oh my god. Whatever.
Oh, now we're up in space.
I just want to
Alright,
talk
keep
to
the fight
Zod
up
for a
here.
sec. No, really?
Satellite?
Hey, look,
What are the
Wayne.
chances?
Wayne, it's the Wayne Enterprises tower.
He's gonna
Satellite.
throw it at him,
Yeah,
isn't he? Yep, there it is. Fucking hell.
what
Oh,
are the
wait,
chan-
we still got more destruction. I
Well,
forgot.
that's
There's still
crashing
more.
down to Earth, and you can imagine the destruction that's gonna do. What are these guys doing? Get out of there!
The chances of you coming back down in this exact same spot?
Yeah, just, you know, they randomly go down and they end up...
Back in Metropolis. Yeah.
Dude, what the fuck am I watching?
They call this Superman? I don't get it.
Alright,
Super lame.
here we
Here we go, here we go.
If you love these people so much, so much, you can mourn for them.
Yeah, move away from that.
Keep-
Why
Well,
can't he just
so
look?
two things. Why aren't they moving away from it, and why isn't he killing them? He can move his eyes.
He can move his eyes. They don't have to come
You're here.
straight out.
Oh, hey Lois, how
Yeah,
the
how'd
fuck
you
did you
get
get
here?
here? So you
Under the
you
laser.
can tell
Move
what they're
under the laser.
You know how we talk about the trolley problem? Zack Snyder thought he created the trolley problem.
From the next snap.
Yeah, man, he snuck that nip hard. Knocked that snip hard. Snark
I mean-
Yeah, this is Superman's trolley problem.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and say it's like, I mean, yeah, why wouldn't
Yeah,
you
he
do
did
this?
great.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm
He
surprised
finally
it
did
took
what
you
he
that
should've
long.
What were you expecting, Superman? You had to end this battle at some point.
Why are you upset? You're upset because you
he's
killed
the
Zod?
he's the last Kryptonian. He's alone now. There's no more Kryptonians.
I don't really care if I'm
Oh
the
my
last
God.
of my species if my species were assholes.
Humans
I know,
aren't
right?
people.
Yeah.
You're not a Kryptonian. You're a human who is on the Earth land.
Earthonian.
Yesian.
Fuck, you're an Earthling.
Also, Lois Lane just appears everywhere.
Yeah,
Yes, she
everywhere
does,
she wants
and
to be.
that's gonna be real fun at BVS.
Oh yeah, I remember her just being all over the fucking place.
So
It is so bizarre that Superman identifies more with the people he doesn't know at all than the people he was raised by. That's
you know why?
crazy.
You know why he should be screaming no for all of the hundreds of thousands of lives that were lost today, thanks to Zod.
You had the power to end Atomic Skull's criminal career right there, permanently. Why didn't you?
I'm not anyone's judge and jury, Professor Baxter. Definitely not an executioner. My powers don't put me above the law.
I have one rule. Oh, then that's the rule you'll have to break to know the truth.
I heard a child say that he wanted to be in the elite when he grows up because it would be fun to kill bad guys. Fun to kill. People have to know that there's another way. This isn't a joke. You can't murder people and call yourselves heroes.
Oh no. Wow.
Wow.
What the fuck?
What are the odds of such an event?
Wow, holy shit. If that was me, I'd be like,
Yeah, dude,
Jesus
they just reacted to this
Christ.
as if they were driving toward it.
One of your surveillance drones.
Yeah?
$12 million piece of hardware.
It was. I know you're trying to find out where I hang my cape. You won't.
Then I'll ask the obvious question. How do we know you won't one day act against America's interests?
Ugh.
I grew up in Kansas, General.
Yeah.
So,
No.
thanks for narrowing it
now
down.
we're pulling this. Now we're pulling this.
Well, just two things. First, why the fuck do you give him that detail? And second, that doesn't stop you from being an
Even
asshole.
if I were willing to try.
I remember you're Martian Manhunter, buddy.
I don't know, General.
Maybe you should have a conversation with him about
Guess
that.
I'll just have to trust you.
The fact that he destroyed a surveillance drone tells me that he thinks they're significant in terms of finding things out about him. They have a lot of them, Superman.
What are you smiling about, Captain?
Nothing, sir. I just think he's kind of hot.
Okay.
What a weird.
Yeah, that just seemed out of place, but alright.
That seems
Who the
really
fuck
weird.
wrote this movie?
Oh, I guess it's time to be somber instead of hilarious.
Wow, look, a graveyard. Like Metropolis.
Been here to see if
finally happened. Gonna have to make a lot more of these.
Just like imagine at this moment how much mourning and body parts are being pulled out of the wreckage of Metropolis. It'll take them decades.
We're
upon
talking
decades.
9/11 times a million. Like, it's
Clark playing with
insane.
Doggo.
Absolutely nuts kind of damage dealt to Metropolis, and they don't give a fuck.
They don't account for it at all.
Hey, Kevin
World's
Costner, are
probably
you
going
glad?
into an economic recession. Everybody's scared shitless.
Oh yeah, this would be
probably collapsing.
this would be damnation for the world. It would be insane. At least
what's
BVS
gonna get
tries to
done?
address that in a portion of a way.
Tries.
And what are the
It's
humans going to do with all the the tech parts and everything that are scattered around everywhere? The technological.
Well, yeah,
loop that's
I don't
gonna
even-
occur just because of the wreckage.
I don't have the knowledge to explain just how much damage it is beyond the simple surface level of, you know, rebuild buildings. It's like it's
The world
so
will
much
never
more.
ever be the same ever.
Yeah. We're alone and hilariously outgunned, as Nick Fury would say.
Yep.
And,
This is
you know,
the single most important event in human history that just happened.
Absolutely. There would be
Well,
nothing to
I
beat
mean,
this out. It would be given a
after-
name, like the catastrophe or something.
Yeah, this is like the AD-BC split kind of event that happened.
I mean, this is the same world that's experienced like the events of Wonder Woman 1984.
Oh, yeah, that's true, yeah.
So true.
Hey, mister, you look like that Superman fellow who saved the world.
No, he put on glasses. Shut the fuck up.
Lois?
Huh?
You haven't been,
Oh, no, no.
well, I certainly hope not.
It's my hair and some blush on.
Lois? There's something I have to tell you. I'm really... I was, at first, really nervous about tonight. But then I decided, well, darn it, I was going to show you the time of your life.
That's Clark, nice.
Nice to meet you. too.
Hi.
Glad to be here, Lois.
What do you say?
I say you should go back to trolling the intern.
Man, I really love modern movies where a guy just offers to hang out with a girl and they all make fun of him. It's a really weird sort of trend.
Don't.
Isn't this the guy who was willing to die
Yep.
to pull you out of the rubble?
That is that guy.
You piece of shit!
And none of them recognize him.
Look, Rags, the idea that
Well-
he wants to take them to a ball game is fucking absurd. They're too hot for him.
This man was willing to die horribly from space alien graviton waves to try and maybe pull you out of the rubble and save you.
Oh my god, that's the end of the movie?
So,
I'll be honest with
I
you
mean,
as
pretty
well.
bad, actually. to
Man
be
of
honest with
Steel
you.
as a name as well. Like, I didn't even get
Yeah.
that fucking, like, vibe.
Good job, guys.
Holy fuck.
So-
What a disaster of a
Chris,
film.
what happened, Chris?
What?
Okay.
How did they touch you?
Where to begin?
Whoa.
Where to fucking begin?
Jesus Christ.
First of all, is this better or worse than Wonder Woman 2017?
It beat. Well, so wait, I want to clarify. I think it's way more boring and lame than 84, but it's probably more coherent.
Wonder Woman probably is better than this.
Um,
Actually.
I just want to start off before you go any further by saying that this is our discussion, not which one's better, not which one's worse, which one's more coherent.
Which one can
That's
be
the level.
understood?
We are at a really tough place here of trying to distinguish between three pretty fundamentally broken films.
And you know what's hilarious is my favorite of the three is probably the worst one.
84?
Yeah, I fucking
Yeah, 84 is
I downright
84
love
is definitely my favorite.
I downright love 84 compared to the other two.
Absolutely. I would watch 84 again because it's an entertaining in its horribleness.
Don't we love that? All right, so we've got our two main superheroes so far chronologically. They're both pretty crappy heroes. One of them
They're
is like,
fucking terrible. One's a rapist, one's a mass murderer.
At least one of them's not a mass murderer.
But at least
I mean-
Superman's not a rapist.
Look all the
Yeah.
bright. Well, I wouldn't phrase it that way.
I would.
And
Why
yeah,
would you not phrase it that way?
Look, wait,
Well,
so
because it works my way because a mass murderer is worse than a rapist.
you know, yeah, of course, but when I say mass murder, I'm being slightly hyperbolic in that he didn't deliberately
it's
kill
a lot
anyone.
of collateral damage.
Yeah, he's just
he
a real
threw
fucking
his-
moron.
Yeah, Superman's a terrible superhero.
Yes,
Well, it's just he does very little saving of people in this film.
He saves one of them like 3 times.
Yeah, he saves Lois a few times, and he saves that one guy whose back he should have snapped, who then then probably got killed straight away by the aliens.
Yeah.
And again, where's Wonder Woman? I guess she just decided not to show up and help.
Let's get out of the way. Let's do the short bit first. What did we like about it?
The music's really good.
Yeah, the music was good.
The first flying scene.
I like
was
the
good.
flying
Yeah,
scene,
I like
yeah.
that.
I liked the weird H.R. Geiger aesthetics of the Kryptonians.
The fat ginger bully's arc.
Yes. Okay.
His arc from bully to IHOP manager. Very, very compelling.
Man, you know what's funny? I remember people talking about how much greater the visuals were in like Zack Snyder films, but that was pretty like actually unappealing to look at. I kind of have a headache.
It was kind of
Like,
ugly.
really gray and like blue and blurry. There's not a lot of clarity in any of the shots at all, and the
This is the
visual
third-
effects aren't that great.
This is the third time that I've seen this movie, and it's the third time that I've gotten a headache after watching the movie. It's really miserable to look at.
3 details I like that kind of come to mind. Three little in movie things that I did. All right. So small. All right. The person who goes on the arc, as we just mentioned a moment ago, Ginger Kid, legitimately is in one state, undergoes a change in his behavior, and as a result of that, something happens to him and he changes his behavior in a good, positive way. Okay. That's the most character development that we get in this film. 2, right before Ginger Kid helps him up at the fence, he squeezes the fence in like, frustration.
Brian M. Rapey.
His name is Ray.
There was a dude in the credits that just came with Brian M. Rapey.
Okay, you can legally change your name. Fucking do it. Squeezing the fence was a good detail. And my third one was, you know how that one guy was falling out of the helicopter and Superman saved him? Right before, it's such a tiny little detail. But right before, like he's holding the guy so they're looking in different directions. The soldier man sees the bad guy coming, and right before Superman pushes him away, he starts to reach for his sidearm. It's a nice little detail. I like that.
It's a shame that he died straight away.
Yeah.
A lot of people died.
A lot of people died.
Yeah.
It is really edgy boy's interpretation of Superman, isn't it? No optimism, no saving people, and also like a lot of Jesus imagery, massive collateral damage, getting sucked into a sea of skulls.
It's not even just edgy and cynical. It's the fact that he identifies more with the aliens than Earth. It's so bizarre.
There's so much problem in his characterization. It's absolutely insane.
Cal, that's my name.
Your family, not mine. I don't even know why I'm listening to you. You're not my dad.
I found him.
Who?
My parents. My people. On my world, it means hope.
And so much of his character hangs on the fact that he immediately identifies with all the aliens and not the people of Earth. He doesn't act like a human being. He has like zero charisma.
Yeah, he's acting like an alien a lot of the time, and it's like, shouldn't you be acting just normal?
You would think so.
It's funny because you could have just had your slice of life stuff with like Superman, and then it all sort of becomes crazy as opposed to it's all miserable. He's just transient, moving around all these places, impaling trucks with logs, and then finds shit.
Actually,
and then just...
I think miserable is the perfect word. This fucking movie is miserable.
But then people say like, "Oh, well, that's the creative choice." It's like, yeah, I don't like it though.
Yeah, there was very little.
It's one of the ugliest superhero movies I've ever seen. Like,
It doesn't need to be miserable either. Just because something's dark doesn't mean it needs to be miserable. You can have like a sort of tone of optimism.
Dude, imagine watching this back to back with Guardians of the Galaxy.
The last movie we watched together was Underwater. No, we were at home watching it. The movie was called Underwater, and it was very dark, but it had a nice optimistic ending, and I felt good after watching it for what it was.
It's absolutely an environment that is miserable with characters that want to do the best that they can.
You feel good after you watch Underwater. You're like, that was a good movie, and I like the characters in it. This, I don't. After watching this, maybe the Kryptonians had the right idea. I don't know.
I mean, you know what? House of Cards guy was all right. His character was all right.
What did he do? He didn't do
Dude, that
anything.
pisses me off so fucking.
He tried to save somebody from death, and then he was rejected. For some reason, they threw that in.
Like, after that trio, right? She's in the Rubble, the Lawrence Fishburne, and House of Cards guy. I'm not familiar with his name.
Doug.
At the last moment, they're saved. If I'm that woman, I'm like, damn, these two are like, were it only that every single person in the world could have somebody who'd be willing to do that for me.
Yeah.
Holy shit. And then what do we do at the end? Pfft, you want to take me to a baseball game? Like,
Fuck
man, you are such a fucking bitch. I hope you die in a fire. I hope everyone you love watches you dying in that fire. Jesus Christ.
So where do we rank it? What's the verdict? We'll do a DC ranking as we progress. 84 on the bottom, Wonder Woman just above. Where does this go?
I think this is worse than Wonder Woman 2017, easily.
I do not.
I don't know if I'm there yet.
I'm not
I would
sure.
say it's the best. I think it's the best of the
No
three.
way this is the best one. No way.
Why would you say
What?
no way when
No.
it's only out of one and this one?
I know, but this is awful. I cannot stand this movie.
Oh
This
no,
movie
Wonder
is-
Woman 1 is the best.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I think I'm
the
going to
first
go...
Wonder-
We might have to do a voting system because I actually think this is still slightly better than Wonder Woman. I enjoy both of the Wonder Womans more than I enjoy this, but I don't have as many arguments structurally to provide for why this
Well,
is
a lot of what
poor.
we hate about this movie is stuff that I think is like personally really frustrating.
Yeah, like, I really don't like the miserable element of all of it. Fuck me.
No, but like Superman's character and the fact that he's an awful superhero.
But again, you got to
But
remember, like Wonder Woman is a really stupid character.
And I would like to point out, like, what are you suggesting about that is inherently flawed? Like, he's kind of a crappy superhero, agreed. You know what I mean?
I would just say more than a little crappy, but I understand where you're going.
I would say that Wonder Woman's stupidity gives her an excuse.
Well, so yeah, I would argue, like, is this supposed to be something we're supposed to interpret? Like, his incompetence when it comes to human lives is partially to do with how he was brought up by his retarded dad telling him that, like, yo, staying secret is better than saving people's lives.
It's worth noting that Wonder Woman fundamentally contradicts its own message, which I think is a pretty big flaw.
And I believe in love.
Yeah, thematically,
I
Wonder Woman
believe
is
in
far
love,
more
your
broken.
Goodbye, brother, and shoots a laser through him. Like, come on, there's nothing in this movie that's
What
quite
was-
that stupid.
what was the message of
What is
the
yeah,
message
what is
of
the
Wonder
theme
Woman
of
was love
No,
wins,
this one.
No.
but,
What's the theme of
this
Man
one
of
doesn't
Steel?
have a theme, does
This
it?
one.
Really?
Is it better
The
to have
theme
no
of
theme at all, or just a non-functional theme?
Well, there
Well,
probably is
I
a
think
theme for
Man
this
of
movie. I'm just not sure
Steel-
what it is.
Man of Steel's theme was CGI.
I don't know. There's probably something because with all the Jesus stuff, there's got to be something that's there. I don't know. I wasn't really detecting it.
I think that's just a stylistic choice.
All the flaws of Wonder Woman 2017, she has a character arc, and Superman does not in this movie.
Does she have a character arc? I believe
Yeah,
in love. Like, is that a character
Well,
arc?
she starts off as really naive, and then she
And she
has that, like,
starts off as naively believing that love will
Fringy,
save the
I'm not
world.
saying it's good.
Oh,
I'm saying
yeah, I mean,
Correct. She was naive, but then she was correct in her naivete.
Yeah, her naivety was correct.
Yeah, she didn't
So,
really
this is
arc in
what
that
I'm
movie.
saying.
She kind of
It's
just
super deficient. Wonder Woman
Yeah,
is really bad.
Hey, our arcs can go in sort of both directions, kind of.
it wouldn't be an arc at that point, right? If she went from X to X. Arguably, she went from X to Y to
know
X,
what?
and that last transition happened over like 5 seconds. But I don't know.
She
You know
almost
what?
had an arc.
I'm gonna say Wonder Woman 1 is probably better than this, just because it's more unintentionally hilarious than Man of Steel is. Man of Steel is not unintentionally
Well, wait.
hilarious.
I
for
think that's a
most
different
of it.
category, though. I think if we're talking
I mean-
about because Wonder Woman 84 is my favorite out of the three. If we
That's
go, let's see if we can answer these questions. Which do you think has the superior character writing out of Wonder Woman 2017 and this?
You know what? Wonder Woman and Steve Trevor have a better relationship than Superman and Lois Lane.
Agreed.
Boom.
I agree.
Absolutely.
That's a big one. That is a huge difference.
I would say Steve is the best character in all of these.
Agreed.
Definitely.
Well, maybe Max Lord would be the competition.
Yeah. I thought we're just talking about the. First
Oh yeah,
Wonder
yeah,
Woman
okay, yeah,
movies.
that's fair.
Yeah, because easily it'd be Max Lord. It's like a very he's like number 1, and then you skip to like 36th, and then there's like an honorary mention for Steve Trevor.
So I was looking for a quick
Are we
sort
gonna
of.
have to do this shit every time we watch one of these movies?
Dude, next up is BVS. BVS is considered like one of the worst. So and then we get to Suicide Squad.
And then we get to Justice League.
Yeah. By the way, Rags, I'm laughing at all of that, knowing that
Okay.
Justice League is considered the worst one.
Oh my god.
So
this is we started
and then
off with what
Aquaman is a disaster as well.
Yep.
Riddle.
Shazam is like often heralded as like the best one, and it's also a disaster.
So really,
So about-
I'm guessing that the best one is actually going to be Birds of Prey.
It
at
could
this
actually
point.
be, honestly.
It's probably
I
gonna be
think
Birds of Prey.
I might tentatively say based on what I've heard, yeah.
I just remember Birds of Prey being okay. That was like what I remember, and okay in the DCEU.
Oh, that'll definitely be the
man,
best.
So something I
that's
want to make clear about Wonder Woman's character because I feel like it might be getting a little too much of a step above this film. film. She starts out as contradictively naive as far as I'm concerned. The information she has and doesn't have is confusing. Then on top of that, she's very against war while beating the shit out of one side of a war because she just concludes that that's the right thing to do.
Happened to get on the wrong side.
And then in the finale, she beats the absolutely ever-living fuck out of this German soldiers, and then immediately after concludes, "Love is the way, Ares," and then kills him.
And then shoots a laser through
And also spares Dr. Poison.
So
True, yeah.
I'm not sure that Wonder Woman's character is structurally more intact than Superman's. I think Superman's a pathetic superhero, but I think he makes more sense.
Okay, so I just want you to summarize his character in the same way. I just want to hear it.
Brooding, dark, will save people because he thinks it's the right thing to do, but at the same time does not enjoy it.
And when he wanted to save his father said no.
Yeah, and that's like, at least that's something in terms of like, I guess that's why he didn't do it, but I don't believe that's something he would do. But at the same time, Wonder Woman, I just don't think functions. Like, she's a really weird person.
I'd say that Superman behaves more consistently.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm going with that.
Yeah.
I'm still baffled by the fact that he thinks it's a moral, like a tough choice at all whether to kill Zod or not.
Okay,
He's, like,
and I
really
agree with
beating
you,
up about it.
but for some reason he holds a lot of stock in his Kryptonian origins and the Kryptonian people. It's never really supported very well, but it's
not
something
even
he
Kryptonian
feels.
people. It's specifically Zod.
Yeah, no, well, it's the last of the Kryptonian people that aren't him, I suppose is how it's categorized, right? Even though Zod is a piece of shit.
I don't know. The fact that he seems to care more about Zod than the people, like the world that raised him to a degree.
He clearly doesn't because he kills Zod to save people.
No, I mean
he
just
doesn't
like
commit to the decision.
He almost grudgingly kills Zod.
Yeah,
I agree, right?
But
it's
he
really
does
shit,
choose
like, he's still,
the human people over Zod. He does choose that.
So, like, as opposed to Wonder Woman saying, "I believe in love," and then
he chooses a race over an individual.
No, I know. I'm not saying it's particularly virtuous. I'm just saying that's the choice he made.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Yeah,
he got there eventually.
Again, Wonder Woman says, "I believe in love," and shoots a laser through someone.
So, if can we at least concede they're close? I just think that he's more structurally sound than Wonder Woman is as a character.
I'm willing to concede that.
I will concede that Steve Trevor gives, I think, more points. So the points that he gets as a character versus Wonder Woman is probably counterbalanced by the points that Steve Trevor brings to Wonder Woman that is not supported by anybody in this movie. Like, outside of Ginger Kid, who is like...
And Ginger Kid was in the movie for like 12 seconds.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I would...
Yeah, Steve tips the balance in favor of Wonder Woman.
I think they balance out because Wonder Woman's not as coherent as Superman.
I think that I have to...
Okay, well, only on character though. We've still got to do plot, world, and theme, right? So
I'm okay with leaving it at balance to move forward. I think I'd still give it to Wonder Woman.
All right.
But
well, let's
really lets down Wonder Woman.
Well, wait. What we'll do, right? We've talked about character. We will now talk about the other three. Hopefully, we'll do a little faster, and then we'll just do a vote. You can pick one of the movies, and then whatever levels out, that will be the list. So,
and just to sort of elaborate real quickly, I think it's because we don't know like basically anything about Wonder Woman's upbringing. It's so mysterious. We know so little about it. But I'm more than happy to. I'm trying to think about characters. I'm racking my brain. I feel a little bit
Scottish one.
Shocked.
The Scottish one. He was drunk and he laid on his ass.
Yeah.
Who else was in Superman?
Who else was in this film filled with so many people? It's like, I don't know.
There was Lawrence Fishburne. He was dumb. Yeah,
he was
Russell
kind of an ass.
Crowe.
Yeah.
He was weird.
Yeah.
You have General Man, who came around in the end.
Oh, that's a good question. Who's a better villain, Ares or Zod?
Surely Zod, right?
I think Zod is better. Yeah, Zod is just.
Zod is better. Yeah.
He's an idiot. Wait, they both have shit dialogue in Infinity.
Oh yeah,
that's right.
They're both terrible.
That's what you've taken from me.
But I agree that they're both really bad. But I think Zod wins out.
Oh yes, so, I think it easily wins out.
And we don't need to make a vote.
His plan is to terraform the Earth, and Ares' plan is to slowly convince people to kill themselves, even though he could kill them all at any point.
So, with all of that in mind, you will be casting your votes soon enough. But plot, what do we think about the comparison of the plots?
Oh, fucking hell, we have to talk about the plot of these films?
Well, not for long. Just give me your quick perspective. What do you think?
Plot of Man of Steel is a lot rougher than I thought it was before. Like, it's really rough.
There's a whole bunch of bumps.
A lot of holes.
Oh my god.
The Kryptonians, the fact that they're all wiped out, like, that's got... I feel like that's more of a world
All
implication,
of-
though, isn't it?
That is horrifying.
Oh, you know what? Should we
actually.
talk about world building first then? Let's go to world building
Right,
first.
well,
It feels better.
They are both contradictory.
Yeah, both of
I
them
would
have
say
terrible
Wonder-
world building.
I'd say Wonder Woman has better world building because it's most like normalness.
Is it all the stuff with
Are we
the
sure? What about
gods?
Themyscira
Yeah, because
and all
well,
that?
yeah. Even if we talk about Themyscira, when you have the 100,000 years of all the planets and the Kryptonians who had to go out and they're all now fucking dead on all of those worlds, I think that way
I guess part of
outbalances
the problem is
Themyscira.
I'm thinking about what happens in Justice League, which has massive implications on like their role in the world. Because in Justice League, it's said that they are like they fought with human beings and like Atlantis and stuff in a massive war. And it's like, okay, so when was Zeus made? How old is Diana? Like, what the fuck?
And
You
that's
know what I mean?
irrelevant
Like,
of
the whole
all of the
God thing is-
problems that the gods present in this quick description they
gods
give us.
present
There's
massive
so much
issues, yeah.
confusion as to how any of it works. And of course, like Rags and I have talked about this, but Ares was jealous of Zeus's little pet project humans, and so he made them evil. And Zeus's response was to make a new race that makes humans better, but the humans enslaved the Amazonians. It's like, what the fuck are you gods doing?
They're fighting an eternal proxy war.
It's so
using
weird.
humans as the
And then-
little
Yeah,
puppet-
I
and then
think
he's
Man of
found
Steel
out-
might have better world.
Well, I think they're both terrible.
better, not good.
I feel like Man of Steel has to be better just by virtue of the fact that it's like, okay, so they expanded across the stars and somehow all died. It's like, that is highly improbable, but I guess it could happen as opposed to, wait, so is
Well, it
evolution
does.
like a process on Earth? Is like, or
Well, it
were
does
humans...
happen.
No, he's
Yeah, no, but
he's saying like
I'm
the
saying,
degree of
realistically.
contrivance.
Whereas,
While
conversely, with the gods, it's like, wait, so is evolution, like, is Earth 4 billion years old, or
yeah,
what?
it feels like holes versus contrivance in terms of Wonder Woman versus Man of Steel.
But is
I don't
that
feel
because
like
we don't
Wonder Woman
know? We don't know so much about Wonder Woman's
I guess the
world
problem
building?
is we live in a universe where, like, I think when you go into like the MCU, it's like you can assume that Earth's history is basically the same as it is here. Evolution, and then like in the Cambrian explosion, whatever, and all that stuff happens.
Mhm.
Whereas in Wonder Woman, wait, the gods created who created the gods? And
No, well,
the gods of humans, how long have they been around?
and I would argue that whether or not it's a hole or a contrivance for either of them relies on getting more information. For example, if we got more information about Man of Steel's history, we might conclude it's holes rather than contrivances.
I'm gonna
because, like-
abstain from a vote on this one.
Well, you don't have to vote on these. This is just to talk
Yeah.
about them, and then we will vote on which movie is better
But they're
after.
both massively deficient
Yeah.
in world building.
Yeah, I don't think I could say which one has better or worse
Well,
world building.
it's
I
really
think
My vibe
'cause there's
is
so little we get.
Man of Steel's is more of a civilization ends up dying out for reasons, while everything like I don't know, the inception of the universe and the nature of life is in question in Wonder Woman. So like
I just want to point out that Wonder Woman came out 4 years after this, and then introduced the idea that the Greek gods are real in this universe. I think
Did the
that
Greek
Man of
gods
Steel-
create Krypton?
I
I guess
I don't know
not.
how
They're
they
just like
interact
gods of
with.
Earth somehow.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the thing. So I would probably say that Man of Steel has better world building because, like, imagine if Iron Man comes out, right, and then 4 years later they reveal, oh yeah, by the way, the Greek gods are real in the Marvel universe.
Well, the Marvel universe
Yeah.
says the Norse gods are real.
But they live in a different realm.
No, of
They're-
course.
they're
I'm saying that
Isn't
it's not
Themyscira its own
impossible
realm?
to
No, Themyscira's
implement.
on Earth.
Like,
But it's clearly like a different place.
No, it's
No,
no,
it's
it's
on
not.
Earth.
It's
It's
concealed.
on
It's on
Earth.
Earth.
Well,
It's
I thought it
on
could
Earth,
change its. I thought it could change its location.
They never say that
Also,
in
I
the
believe-
change its
in that,
location
do
on
they?
Earth, but it's
I
still on
believe
Earth.
that Marvel also explained like the stuff of the Norse gods is that so the actual Asgardians influence like
No, no,
how humans
I know.
perceived-
But you would argue that that's probably what they're trying to say with the DC universe, right? Like the Greek gods are based on these actual real gods.
But the difference is that they're actually on Earth, whereas the Asgardians.
No,
are
I
probably
understand. I'm
somewhere
just saying, like
Right.
there's some interesting differences in execution. Which, by the way, get over Marvel being better than DC, guys. I'm sorry.
Clearly, it's definitely better. I've only seen 3 of the DCEU movies, and holy fuck, they are all so fucking
Rags,
terrible.
Rags, you've seen the 2 best ones.
If you picked 3 random movies from Marvel, they'd be better. If you picked the
Well,
3
it's
worst from Marvel,
statistically
they'd be
unlikely.
better.
I don't know
Yeah.
if I want to go as far as saying Captain Marvel beats out all of these. I'm not. I don't know about that.
I feel like Wonder Woman 1984 has to be the absolute pits. Like, but
It would be
but when it
that
comes to
versus
top
Captain
gods,
Marvel, I
it's
think,
questionable.
right? And it probably would
Yeah.
lose. Well, I
I
think
think
Max
I
Lord
think
is better
84
than
is worse.
anything in Captain Marvel.
Yeah, I agree. Character-wise, yeah.
I mean, the best thing Captain Marvel has is Nick Fury, and they kind of fucking ruin him to a degree.
Yeah, he's sort of an idiot. I mean, character-wise, I think that Captain Marvel is worse. I'd say that plot-wise, Wonder Woman 84 is worse.
I don't know, man. Captain Marvel's
Everyone
plot...
on the world gets wishes.
No, I understand. I just mean that every single step of the way in the Captain Marvel plotline, there are major issues, like, with how everything works. But I get that the magnitude of the wishes... Yeah, I understand. Which pushes us on, what... 2 plotline, actually, right?
Theme.
Well, we didn't do plot. We skipped to world. If we skip back to plot, the plot of Man of Steel is Zod is invading to terraform Earth. He's an asshole, but that's what he's doing, and Superman stops him.
By the way, the plot of Man of Steel does not start until like over an hour into the movie.
Yeah, that's pretty incredible, honestly.
I would need to hear counters to this, but I think Man of Steel's plot is more coherent than Wonder Woman 2017.
It's coherent because it's pretty thin.
Yeah,
honestly.
like there's barely anything happening.
That's sort of why it was so easy to identify how dumb it was, because we knew what was going on.
Yeah, all we had to deal with was motivations of the people doing the things.
It was the why is this happening, but you don't have time to think. This is just what's happening. We're just terraforming it to make Krypton. Why? Don't, this is what's happening. And we're like, oh, I guess I understand that then. All right.
But again, in terms of plot, Wonder Woman's is kill Ares and World War I ends.
I was about to say, yeah, could it be argued that Wonder Woman's is actually very simple?
I'd say Wonder Woman's is very simple.
Ares and World War I.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that didn't do it. Wait,
Ares
that wasn't
is-
Ares. Gotcha now, buddy. All right, war over.
Yeah, Ares is.
Wait, what do you mean World War II? What?
I mean, it depends on what level you look at it. Because they make the plan to go to the base.
Yeah, I do want to mention the problem. This is something I have trouble with my scripts. Separating a plot error versus a character choice error. Yeah. Sometimes it gets tough, the difference.
Yeah. I would say that Wonder Woman's like actually a much simpler story to understand than this.
Really?
I think I would agree.
Yeah, I was barely following for so much of the film. I could not understand what was happening. All the stuff with like the different technology in the ships and like
I'll be honest with you. I think maybe I wasn't absorbing enough to be confused. I saw it as aliens are here. Superman stop them, and he does.
Yeah, every step along the way in this, I feel like it's just they don't give you time to think about any about it. It's just boom, 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 boom. And
maybe
here's the thing. I think that Man of Steel is so fucking brazen about its plot that it almost like it's so confident in itself that maybe it makes you feel like it's simpler than it really is. There are people who talk about these films like they're really good and listen to us. Listen to us. We're trying to figure out which one is more coherent.
I like the idea right now that fucking all of chat are just screaming which one is the best one. I hope in chat there's a confrontation over which one is superior right now. Like people saying EFAP, it's obviously Wonder Woman. No, it's obviously Man of Steel. It's like
it's actually kind of hard to decide.
It's really tough because
I would say that Wonder Woman has the better plot.
I don't know if
I'm gonna pick Wonder Woman.
I think it's tough.
I'm gonna go ahead and say I feel like in my brain they're kind of the same. Like they both just
man, I'm kind of there, but I would give it to Wonder Woman. But I can see it going either way.
Which means the last topic would be theme. I googled what are the themes of Man of Steel, and the answer I got is the biggest one is nature versus nurture. The debate of whether a person inevitably becomes more of a result of their upbringing or who they are genetically.
Oh, it's
so basically Metal Gear Solid.
I mean, well, yeah, I was going to say the answer to that is obviously nurture, not nature. But
it's obviously upbringing. The film is very it's weird
however,
because that's their message. Because they kind of forget that Clark doesn't act like Earth's his home.
Yeah.
Is that the point they're making? The fact that he's so heavily on nurture, but his ultimate choice is in favor of his home being Earth?
It's just strange because he clearly doesn't seem to care about anyone in Smallville when all that destruction is happening.
He doesn't even recognize the amount of collateral damage he has dealt.
There's not a...
He's just
brooding. Why does he not leave Zod away from the city? Why does he never say, no, don't kill those people until the very, very... oh no, now that there's 4 people who might get lasered as he sits in the rubble of Metropolis. This massive graveyard of tens upon tens of thousands.
Yeah. Meanwhile, of course, Wonder Woman's is that we should value love over anything else as she lasers Ares to death, which is a bit of a complication. My stake would be that I think Man of Steel is more coherent thematically, if that is what its theme is, nature versus nature. I think there's more that we can discuss that's of interest versus Wonder Woman.
Thing.
I believe in
you have to ask,
because
you still have to ask if that's the theme.
I think there's enough references to work with.
I was just gonna say, I think I'd rather not know what the theme is than know it and know that it sucks.
Well, yeah, I suppose we need to answer the
I
question
agree,
of
yeah.
is a broken theme or no theme better? And I'd say no theme
No
is better.
theme's better.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
Really?
no theme's better.
Because like with Wonder Woman,
I
they
just
also
misspoke.
have the theme of so maybe it's not one guy that's behind the war. They're teasing that, and then they
Maybe people are bad. Yeah.
Wait, so you're saying
Yeah,
that
that's worse
the two
than-
themes they have are both broken?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And that's
double
easily
whammy.
worse than the idea that like I don't even know if this movie had a message.
In which
You know,
case,
that's
I think it's clear that Wonder Woman
Man
loses
of
on the
Steel.
theme front. Yeah.
Yeah. So
for sure.
with the asterisk of if that's the theme of Man of Steel, it is better.
Well, if it had no
'Cause there's
theme, it would be
something
better
there.
from your eyes, right?
Yeah, I'd say so too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've had a child, Zod. A boy child. Krypton's first natural birth in centuries. And he will be free. Free to forge his own destiny. Your mother and I believe Krypton had lost something precious. The element of choice, of chance. What if a child dreamed of becoming something other than what society had intended for him or her?
You just have to decide what kind of man you want to grow up to be, Clark.
You're as much a child of Earth now as you are of Krypton. You can embody the best of both worlds. The dream your mother and I dedicated our lives to preserve.
I just wanted to help.
I know you did, but we talked about this. Now, Clark, you have to keep this side of yourself a secret. But you're not just anyone, Clark, and I have to believe that you were sent here for a reason. All these changes that you're going through, one day you're going to think of them as a blessing, and when that day comes, you're going to have to make a choice. A choice of whether to stand proud in front of the human race or not. You just have to decide what kind of man you want to grow up to be, Clark, because whoever that man is, good character or bad, he's going to change the world.
Which means
so
from left to right, and you can elaborate if you wish. We will vote which is superior, Wonder Woman 2017 or Man of Steel. Cap, go.
Wonder Woman ekes it out, but not by much at all.
Fringy.
Man of Steel, but also it's barely a difference. They're all so awful.
Yeah, I mean, not to, I don't want to make this uninteresting, but I think it's Man of Steel, but it's not a big margin at all. It's they're all three of them are so bad. Metal.
Same.
Wait, for us, you'd pick Man of Steel. All right,
Yeah.
Rags.
I'm gonna go with Wonder Woman 2017.
All right, and Southpaw.
Wonder Woman 2017.
Fuck, we
I
got a
think that
tie.
there's- no, I'm sorry. I think that like a part of it might, and like this has nothing to do with the story, but it's like, okay, so with the story, with like plot and I guess characters going to Wonder Woman and the theme and world going to Man of Steel, like I guess that I kind of have to give the edge to Wonder Woman for being more aesthetically pleasing to look at than this. Like Wonder Woman
I
didn't assault my
disagree. I
eyes.
think the final battle looks dog shit in Wonder Woman.
I agree, but generally the cinematography of Wonder Woman, like, for the most part,
Dude, what about like
doesn't-
the skidding across the floor when she's beating up all of those Germans?
Yeah,
that happens
yeah.
several times in the film.
I'd rather watch that than Man of Steel.
Yeah, the climax of Wonder Woman is bad, okay, but it's still like the cinematography of that film in general is better than what I'm seeing throughout the entirety of Man of Steel.
Hey,
It's not even close in
I
terms of
feel like
cinematography.
it's worth remembering that Wonder Woman is very blue as well.
I'm
Like,
I'm more than happy with that being the result. The rankings, if you will, say we end up with 1 to 7, 7 I guess the lower the list being 84. Above it will be 2 films instead of 1, and it's going to be a draw between Man of Steel and Wonder Woman.
Yeah, we're trying to find out which of 3 horrible, terrible, awful films is like the best of the worst.
You know what?
So-
Hopefully, when this is premiering, I will have posted a straw poll, and we can see what the chat said, what they decided.
Yeah. As I'm going through, I've got my DCEU rankings kind of listed here in a document. I'm going to have my current best for character, best for plot, best for themes. And as we watch
World?
a movie, I'll change up the numbers as we
You got
go
world
through
building
them,
in there?
So
I'm curious.
Yeah, let me do that.
I'm curious about like how going forward, will movies be fighting for second place or third place?
Well, from memory, I'm pretty sure BVS is going to sit just above 84 and below these two. At least that's what I remember. But
probably. And Justice League is probably going to be fighting with 84.
Yeah,
for
it's
the
gonna fight.
right at the bottom. And Suicide
But there's
Squad
also
is probably
Suicide
gonna be
Squad.
fighting against Wonder Woman and maybe Batman v
you
Superman,
know what?
I guess.
Straw poll will be in the fucking description, and I will have posted it when I said what I just said. There you go. That's the best way to do it.
Can't wait to visit the results when we come and watch BVS.
So that's Man of Steel, I suppose. That's the next notch on the belt. BVS is next.
These are horrible.
Sorry, is this going to be another double feature like the Wonder Woman?
No. This will be on its own. But Man of Steel will be on its own. The only one I was thinking of teaming up was Justice League and Snyder Cut. But at this point, if Snyder Cut's 4 hours, we'll
6
separate them out.
hours.
Oh, dude, that'd be a 7-hour EFAP movie.
I don't want to watch it twice.
So yeah, well, they'll all be individuals, I think, at this point, which will be fun. This is a 3-hour
Hooray.
recording, so it should be chunked down to probably an hour and 40 minutes or something. I don't know.
Fuck! That was worse than I thought it would be.
Yeah, that's worse than I thought it would be. I thought it was stronger than that.
It's so Zack Snyder. Like,
Well, he's in trouble now because this was the last movie I needed to recheck to decide what I think of him as a creator, and Jesus Christ.
how we got Batman v Superman. And
I already
in
know
Mahler.
BVS and Justice League, the fucking, well, Justice League, right?
And,
Hee hee.
and imagine if 300 wasn't as fresh in your mind to
Well,
give him just a little bit of
that's
like,
so funny.
hey, that was neat.
300 will not be out by the time this one is because of just the nature of how
Oh,
we're...
yeah.
Um,
Yeah, for those who don't know, before we watched this, about 4 days ago?
Something like that.
Something like
Week,
that.
maybe? I
Yeah,
don't know.
within the week, we watched 300, and, it was dumb, and we really liked it. It was fun.
Yeah,
It was fun, and it was visually interesting.
That's with
and
Shad and Critical Drinker. That's going to be a fun one when it comes out.
Yeah, we had a good time watching 300.
But that
Then
is the
this
best
happened.
work from Zack Snyder. It's like, oh,
I
no.
would say so. I'd say easily.
Did you guys watch Watchmen?
Oh,
I haven't
shit.
seen
You know what? You might be right. That might be the best work from Zack Snyder. Sorry.
Oh, I haven't seen that one. Granted, I've only seen 3, but people who think the DCEU is better than Marvel are fucking insane. I don't know what else to tell you guys.
And
Like,
this isn't even coming from guys who think that like the MCU is the greatest thing ever. I mean, when you rank up good movies to mediocre and bad, there are like 7 or 8 good movies, and then the rest are mediocre to bad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
if-
Marvel has a
if you
shit
were
ton
to
of
take-
bad movies.
yeah, if you were to take all of the MCU and average them out and like put them in a
Probably
blender,
like a
you'd get a 5 out of 10
5?
smoothie.
Yeah.
You'd probably get like a 5 out of 10 smoothie.
I would be harsher and
Maybe
say
even
it's a
4.
4 or a 4.5 even. I'm not
Ah.
sure. I was like, that's the
It's
thing.
well,
Civil
yeah.
War and Homecoming don't really make up for the sag of terrible that is in that
Well,
series.
yeah, Civil War.
We have-
to Endgame. It's pretty big difference
Yeah,
of quality.
even though it's the
And
same
when we-
fucking
Endgame
writer
is worse.
directors.
Just to clarify for people who
Oh,
are
yeah, definitely,
wrong and
yeah.
believe that
People who are
Endgame is the
wrong.
best one.
At least in Endgame, you can pull out really good
There's
stuff.
cool moments and there's fun characters and fun moments and
And-
fan service.
If you guys think that between Wonder Woman, Wonder Woman 84, and Man of Steel, that they have a hope of getting close to a 4 out of 10, no.
None of these movies are like above a 3.
I put them all at a 3. Maybe Wonder Woman 84 is lower.
2, maybe.
It's
2-ish.
true.
It does
It's gotta
fuck with
be a
reality
2.
quite a bit, but you know.
Yeah. Yeah, because remember, 2, our 2 is
Batwoman.
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 I have to
So
say to the people that demanded a Snyder cut of Justice League, what the fuck were you thinking? Did you actually think that Man of Steel and Batman v Superman were so good? The ultimate cut of Batman v Superman, mind you. You thought that those were so good that you wanted to demand a Zack Snyder cut of Justice League, as if that was going to make any difference.
Remember, Justice League is apparently the Act 3 finale of Superman's arc, whatever the hell that's going to be.
So it didn't start in this movie, so maybe it'll start in the next one.
And I want to mention that I have gone from being in a position of Zack Snyder's just like a bit of a roll of the dice. Will it be good? Will it be bad? Who knows? And I'm edging toward just as Zack Snyder's just like, it's gonna be funny. Who knows what's gonna happen? In the same way that the next episode of Batwoman, I'm gonna be like, oh boy, rubs hands together. Like, why would I expect anything from Zack Snyder at this point? Like, this is hilarious content. I'm sorry. The only thing that he struggles with is he can't do what Joel Schumacher could do, which is to commit to the silly. He obviously thinks he's very, very intelligent, and that
very serious.
Very, yeah. Please respect my work, and it's like, well,
I don't think I'm going to.
Because, you know, like, Batman and Robin is something I can't wait to see again sometimes. Man of Steel, I don't really want to see that ever again in my entire life.
Yeah, I found nothing enjoyable about that movie.
The first flying scene, that's
I didn't
fine.
really enjoy that either.
I only have superficial praise for it, that's the problem.
I don't. Yeah, he's flying like an expert after a jump or two. It's. I mean, I think the visuals and the music really sell that scene.
I think Shazam has a better learning to fly scene than Man of Steel, probably. I'd have to we will rewatch it. I don't know. Hey, I don't know. You know that I think that movie's terrible, okay?
Yeah.
We'll get there, okay? We're going to get to all of them. I seriously feel kind of bad for the Snyder fans out there. They're like, this is going to be pain. Like, watching this.
I know that there's people in chat right now that are like, what are you guys talking about? Shazam's great.
Oh, shit. Yeah, sorry
boy.
about that. We're going to be destroying your dreams with all of the DCEU at this point. Man of Steel was your last hope, and it wasn't very good.
I mean, I guess Shazam's going to be their last show, because I'd wager that Shazam's better than this.
Shazam could end up being the one that's on top, but whoever's on top, none of them are scraping a 5. It's not happening.
No.
Except for maybe Birds of Prey, I'm guessing. That might be.
I guess
No.
we'll
I just
find
remember
out.
it being.
I have not seen it.
I remember it being just like, okay, that's all I remember. So
Well
see.
then, that seals it. Thanks for watching EFAP Movies, Man of Steel. Does anyone else want to say anything before we go?
No, fuck off.
Okay.
This movie's terrible. This movie's really bad. Like, holy fuck.
Yep.
You guys said
Yeah.
it was bad, but I wasn't prepared for that.
Snyderdorf, enough.
Several days later.
This is the beginning of an arc. People defending the fucking shitty Snyder movies is going to annoy me.
Morley, if we have a colony on Mars, it means we made it habitable. No, it doesn't. Habitable means, like, you can live on it without needing to live in it, like, pressurized.
Yeah, it doesn't really count if you're calling it habitable when you can't live there without additional resources from a different planet. That's not really what I would assume habitable means.
Yeah, like, Mars is habitable because we have a dome on it. It's like, no, it's still uninhabitable. We just have people living there.
That's why you gotta terraform it. Oh, dude. As for the council being prideful and stupid, that's not a problem. Leaders can be prideful. It's like, fuck off. Leaders so prideful they'll kill themselves and their entire planet. It's like, okay.
For pride. They care more about pride than living, I guess.
Motherfucker, please realize that you're making the argument like, you know, Hux, that's just his character. He's a fucking idiot. You're like, right. Okay. Imagine someone said to you, like, dude, the moon is habitable. You'd be like, wait, what? How? They go, we've got a dome on there. Paula, Earth is barely habitable. Go live off the land without your house or clip. What the fuck are you talking about? Are you insane? Earth is barely habitable? You're now conflating survivability with habitability. You have no fucking clue what you're talking about. Jesus Christ, man. Earth is barely habitable. What the fuck are you talking about?
Earth is very habitable. That's why we're alive. We can breathe and drink water.
He's appealing to the whole, oh yeah, you wouldn't go out into the woods and survive. It's like,
Yeah,
that is not what we're talking about.
But here's the difference. If I went into the woods, I might survive. If I went out to the middle of Mars, I will die, like, very quickly.
That's a Godelb quote. We can't do Godelb quotes in non-canon. Like, it has to be an EFAP episode.
Just remember that for when EFAP starts up again next.
Oh, dude, I'll make a note. Like, some people are defending Man of Steel so hard, they'll argue Earth isn't habitable. Because if you walk into the woods, you'll die. It's like, okay. My body isn't habitable. If I didn't have my organs, I'd die.
Well, no, see, your body is habitable because there's a constant stream, as long as you have a constant stream of water and food coming into your...
This logic is so much fun. This is what I mean, it's like my first foray into the defense of Zack Snyder's works. Earth isn't habitable. Like, okay.
Mauler, the point is humans use tools. Why is a space dome every different from a house you have? It protects you from the elements. There are places on Earth that are considered uninhabitable, yet humans can live there comfortably. I don't understand what the problem is. Humans make... So, when we say the idea of habitable, if I go to the moon, all of the air is sucked out of my lungs and I freeze to death instantly.
Die.
You just die from being in this location.
This is very different from Fringy being in a forest where he's alive, at least for 3 days.
And you know, the argument would be, well, Antarctica is uninhabitable. It's like, yeah, but
should we decide how much of Earth Antarctica is?
Yeah. Well, I guess the logic would be, well, only about 20% of Earth is habitable because of all the desert and stuff. It's like, and ocean.
Oh, so it's habitable?
I cannot believe, like, that we are having this conversation about what habitability means when we talk about planets. This is ridiculous.
I like as well, humans are only able to do this because of tools. It's like, what do you think humans did before tools? They were just dead?
Yeah. I can't believe that you're honestly trying to say that Mars is just as habitable as Earth because we would need to have a dome, and because if you get really cold on Earth, you die. Like,
all of the animals on Earth that don't use tools, it's like, how are they alive? That's the thing, if you drop any of us naked in a forest, there is a chance we could live. Do that on Mars. Nah.
Well, yeah, it's just said, you die instantly on Mars. If I'm naked in a forest, I might be able to survive.
He just said to the next thing, why do you guys have to twist my words?
What? We've read exactly what you're saying.
Why must you twist my words? Use better words. No twisting required. Yeah.
These are just ridiculous statements.
I like we got onto that point as well. Someone establishes something is true, and you're just like, what if they meant something completely different?
Am I gonna have to, like, just get a definition for you?
Hey, put a polar bear on Mars. Let's see if that works out. I mean, if he can survive Antarctica, what about some penguins?
That's your human
There's
privilege
some penguins on
coming out.
Venus. See how that goes.
And again, that's an important distinction. For as inhospitable as Antarctica is, it's more hospitable than Mars.
You guys shifted the goalpost from Kryptonians to life. Who gives a crap about bacteria? Motherfucker, why do you think it helps you to change the criteria from Kryptonians to life? Like it wouldn't help you. That's like the whole point. Nothing can survive there. And you're like, yeah? Well, Kryptonians might be able to.
What?
That doesn't help you, that helps us.
And again, I'd like to draw back that your argument against us was that we pointed out that Jor-El said that there are habitable planets and that they could evacuate to. And your argument was, well, they could be habitable through tech, but, you know, they need the support of Krypton. No matter how you cut it, this is a plot hole in this film.
And he defines them entirely dissimilar from the Outposts, which you've already argued. Oh, the Outposts died because they needed Krypton.
There is nowhere that you win this, is basically the point that's being made.
Doesn't mean they'll stop. It's like TASM 2.
I hope you're trolling. Nexus said this guy's trolling. I hope you are.
Who cares about bacteria? Like, if bacteria can't survive in the environment,
then we can't.
That doesn't mean Kryptonians can't. It's like, what even are you arguing right now?
You do realize that single-cell organisms were the dominant life form on Earth for like billions of years, right? You don't get multicellular organisms without single-cell organisms. You don't jump from one to...
Also, if we had the capacity to not terraform Mars, but to create a dome throughout all of it, and just have a supply pipe from Earth to Mars, I don't think we'd be calling Mars inhabitable. It's like, it still isn't. It's just an umbilical cord. Like, it can't do anything for us. It's just this big thing that we've created on it. Like, in the meaningful sense of the word, it wouldn't mean that.
This is too funny to not be in the EFAP lore. No, this is dubious this is Fringy lore, alright?
Fringy lore, yeah. Also, if you're talking about domes and bullshit like that, then nothing is uninhabitable.
I like the idea that space is habitable because the International Space Station exists. The sun is habitable because, I don't know, maybe in the future we'll put a station around it.
Could Mars be made habitable in our lifetime? It could be possible, at least to some degree, with novel system involving aerogel. Read it and weep. The fuck do you think that proves for you? Read it and weep, lads. Earth isn't habitable.
You said that Earth isn't habitable. You keep trying to run away from that.
You can't escape your own words. They're gonna chase you to the grave.
You couldn't live with your own failure, so where did that bring you back to me?
Read it and weep. You know, the planet they're on in Alien, they have to wear the suits. And then in Aliens, it's been terraformed, and so they're on it. I like the idea that fucking
while they were
Dallas
in their
is
suits,
looking
it was
around,
habitable.
being like, "This is habitable."
While you're in your suit, it's habitable.
But I mean, you do have to go to this level if you want to defend the Snyder movies.
I said barely habitable. First, a hyperbole. Perhaps not look that not that untrue, considering most people would die if forced to live. Now you're going back to your old argument.
What that word means.
Now you're going back to the original argument, which is that
Well, he's softened it, but he's doing the thing. If I say, like, you know, Fringy, you don't actually exist, and you go, what? And I go, well, I meant like the sort of construction that is you, like the social perception that is you. Like, okay, so the first thing you said is not the second thing you said. Also, the second thing you said is still bullshit.
barely habitable is still hilarious and wrong.
Most people would die forced to live.
If I break your arms and legs and leave you in the middle of your house, does that mean your house is uninhabitable because you can't do anything?
These are just some really fun definitions. Wipe out all of humanity. Earth is no longer habitable. It's like, what about all the animals? It's like, nope. Like habitable, suitable or good enough to live in, and then it's got an asterisk, and you click it, and it says also only really though if you have a spaceship and a dome. Like that includes in the definition. Just saying. I think the key information is the dome is habitable, the planet is not.
I can live on the sun for 0.02 seconds. It's partially habitable.
Partially.
I like the idea of partially habitable. It's
like life could exist there. It's just not very long.
No.
I'm burning to death! Ugh. You know how much an apartment that big would cost on the sun?
The whole universe is
fully habitable for 0.2 seconds.
Yeah, that's true. Until you burn. Until you start burning, it's
There's just this astronaut who's floating in space because he got blown off his space station. And he's got like a phone call to this guy, and this Twitch chat was like, but space is habitable, right? And the guy's like, I don't know that I agree with that statement. I'll just be honest with you.
Man, that is a good meme.
It doesn't feel habitable. As a final thought, by the way, if your argument was that it's only technology that defines whether or not a place is habitable for humans, I would argue then that every single thing in the world is habitable. Just everywhere. It becomes a redundant word.
Yeah, it means nothing anymore at that point. So, super helpful.
Oh my god, he agreed. I just want to say, there is a word in the dictionary called uninhabitable. I think this guy needs to contact the people who make the dictionary and tell them that there's no point in that word.
Hey, dictionary people, this word doesn't have any purpose. Everywhere is habitable with the right technology. Or if you're alive. Oh.
You fool. But is Australia habitable? No.
My heroes are still innocent. My heroes didn't fucking lie to America. My heroes didn't fucking commit any atrocities. I'm like, that's cool, but you're living in a fucking dream world.
Good. Dreams save us. Dreams lift us up and transform us into something better. And on my soul, I swear that until my dream of a world where dignity, honor, and justice are the reality we all share, I'll never stop fighting. Ever.
There's an old saying, what goes up must come down. The thing is, it's not always true. If you throw something hard enough, it might never come down. If something goes up fast enough, it can escape the Earth altogether. Faster still, and it can escape the immense pull of our sun, the force that holds the planets in place. In fact, travel fast enough and you can even escape the pull of the billions of stars that make up our galaxy. But there is one object out there whose pull is so powerful you can never escape, no matter how fast you go. Not even if you travel at the speed of light.
What'd you bring me?